Hazel. What's up, my peeps? What's up, my little chooches? I think it's a little. I guess it's actually, you can see. I am here. Let's hope we don't burn the kitchen down today, honey.
I don't think we will.
I think we learned our lesson from the last oil spill.
Yeah.
Cover the stove up and turn it off to avoid flame. Hello to you too. Assalamu alaikum, all of you beautiful peeps. How's everyone doing? Hi Ali, hello Angel, Angel, Lamiz, Ziba. Our little Hazel is meowing in the background. Walaikum assalam. Hi, hello.
Hi guys.
We're back. Walaikum assalam. What's up, my peeps? Faith, how's it going? Walaikum assalam, Fatima. Lamith, Blossoms, are you eating? We're making the food, so we're gonna be eating. We're doing good. Give me some. Hey from Australia, love your short videos. Thank you. Kyrene, thank you. Walaikum assalam. It's 12 a.m. midnight cooking fiasco. Okay? It seems like it'll go well. Inshallah, good signs, hopefully. Hazel is a tabby. I love your videos. She's been meowing outside trying to get in our room. Love your videos. Walaikum assalam. Salam, my parents don't believe depression is real and I'm suffering from it. I can't do anything. Please help me. I can't do this anymore. Please stay patient with that. I've actually gone through that myself. Like throughout my life, I've had phases where I've actually been depressed, and it is a real thing for sure, 100%. And that shouldn't be denied. Just because you can't physically see depression, it's psychologically, it affects you in so many ways. I would just suggest, please be patient. Please be patient. There were moments when I had like serious depression and I was contemplating certain thoughts, and I was like, you know what? I somehow just pushed through, and I think it's really important to try to focus on positive thoughts, good thoughts. Depression's a real thing. I've had moments in my life where like I didn't even want to leave my room. I couldn't even leave my room. It gets very serious. You start overthinking. I would suggest if you guys are going through that, I think what's helpful too is just try to think positively and try to keep your mind busy. Stay busy. If you're at home, you're overthinking a lot, it can really affect your mental health. So just try to stay busy and distract yourself. Walaikum assalam. I'm Nishat. I love watching your videos. Thank you so much for joining. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We're literally 12 hours probably behind you then. Whereabouts are you located? 9:30 in India. Nice. Yes, we like butter chicken. All of you guys who are suffering through any sort of mental illness or anything difficult right now, I just pray for you guys. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make things easy for you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help you guys. Ameen. And just please stay patient, guys. Things will get better. Just be patient. Hi from India. Walaikum assalam. It's been hard, guys, but being through a pandemic, it's been a lot better though now because everything's open for us now. We've been in like one of the longest lockdowns in the whole world. And a few months ago, I think it's been, or maybe more, it's been a little over a few months, I guess. Everything's open now, so we can do whatever.
Finally.
But my parents keep screaming at me. They don't understand me. My parents argue so much. I can even think properly. They say that arguing is okay. I keep praying every day. Maybe if you're in a position where you might have to just try to put yourself in a different environment if you're able to do so. I remember when I lived at home, sometimes I felt very stressed out, but then when I moved out, I lived on my own, I felt a lot more free. So I'm not trying to encourage people to stay away from family, but certain environments can contribute to you feeling depressed. That's the honest truth. And sometimes you have to have a change of environment and stay patient until you can have a change of environment. But yes, you were mentioning something about arguing. It's, let me see. They say that arguing is okay. Arguing can happen naturally, but like if it's too much, then it can really be damaging to your mental health. So try to find a calm place where you can get away from that stuff. You don't want to be in a house where it's like a constant like bickering. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good for your mental health.
I'm not necessarily religious, but I do think that there might be a higher power, and I'm spiritual. If I were to pass away now, where do you think I would end up? Only God knows. I can't answer that for you. We follow Islam because we believe it to be the truth. And we believe that that's the way that we can go to paradise is through Islam, but like I can't tell you I'm not God. I have no authority to tell you that. So I would say everyone has their own spiritual journey. I just say stay patient with your journey and keep an open mind and an open heart, and then pray to God and say, God, please, I don't know what direction to go to, but can you please guide me? And then wherever He guides you, then just go in that direction.
Yeah.
You guys are cute. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I'm just frying this. I'm just pan frying this chicken now.
Nara, hey, my dad is very mentally abusive, and I don't think he realizes how much he hurts me every day. I just keep praying, but nothing is changed. I'm very sorry to hear that you're going through that. It's a very difficult experience, especially to live with that every day. I would say that even if your prayers are not answered right now, they will definitely can be in the future. Sometimes you have to stay patient. Some people go through years and years of this, unfortunately, and it's not something that you deserve to go through, and I can empathize with what you're going through, even though I didn't necessarily go through that specific situation. But just try to be patient, because even if your prayer isn't answered now, it can be answered when you don't expect it, in a way that you don't expect. So just be patient with that. I'm praying for all you guys. I hope you guys are all doing okay. I believe if one does good and is helpful and giving, goodness can come for sure, both during and after life. That's kind of one of, like, I guess one of the parts of our religion is we have to be a good person. And if you're a Muslim and you're a bad person, like, you know, it doesn't just, you're not just automatically granted paradise. Part of it is you have to follow our religion and be good and kind to other people.
So we
care about other people.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So we don't believe that someone died for our sins, and because of that, our incentive is to be the best versions of ourselves all the time. Also, we don't believe that babies are born of sin. We believe that babies are born pure. So, like, you'll see that certain things, we do have certain rights for babies. Like, we do have to do the adhan, which is like the call of prayer when the baby is born. And we also have to shave the baby's head when the baby is born. But those aren't like, it's not like a sign of baptism. We're not really turning them into Muslims by doing that. We believe all babies are born Muslim, whether you're born in a Christian household, whether you're born in a Jewish household. So at the end of the day, like, we believe that everyone's pure, but at the same time, we believe that we have to, like, you know, go forward being the best versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
We believe that nothing has been forgiven for us. That this is all on us. It's independent. Our life is independent, and we have to do good in order to gain reward.
But we believe that God is most beneficent, most merciful.
Absolutely.
So, if you guys want a relationship with God, God does not need us. We need God. So for us, it's like you have to put the work in. And that's one thing I like about Islam. It's not extreme in what we have to do, but it's moderate. Like, if I have to do a few prayers throughout my day to remember God, what's bad about that? I'm just thinking of God in the morning, in the afternoon, and at nighttime. If we have to give 2.5% of our wealth to charity every year, well, what's bad about that? Imagine if the richest people in the world, Elon Musk, gave 2.5% of his wealth. It's billions of dollars, which could ultimately stop world hunger if all these rich people were giving 2.5% of their wealth.
Guys, you can actually go on the Launch Good website and see, like, all these celebrities and how much zakat or how much wealth they would actually end up giving up if they were Muslim and they had to give 2.5% of the wealth every year.
So you guys asking, are you Arab? No, we're not Arab. I got that even before I became Muslim. Are you Arab? She thought I was Arab. Yeah. I don't know if I look Arab, guys. I'm half Armenian, which is like kind of Middle Eastern, so I guess maybe there's some resemblance.
I have some Middle Eastern features, I think.
I have maybe some Middle Eastern features, but I'm not Arab. Video on Islamic courtship is coming up. If you guys have questions about Islamic courtship, because we've been through that process, let us know. And that is one of the longer videos we're planning to make very soon, inshallah.
It's coming up, guys, very soon.
I was sick for a few days, and alhamdulillah, I'm okay, but I couldn't do my makeup fast yet because I traveled. How can I remake them?
You don't have to make your fast immediately after Ramadan is over. Like, I still haven't made up my fast yet. I'm probably going to wait till winter time and make them up that way, and you can do the same. Just make sure or try to make them before, like, the next Ramadan. Just so, like, you know, you can focus on the fast for next Ramadan.
My friend is reverting back to Islam. MashaAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him or her and make it easy for them.
Guys, this is why I always say, do not judge ex-Muslims or people that leave Islam. Do not judge them because, like, most likely they've gone through religious trauma, which shouldn't exist in Islam, but it does because of the cultural influence of everything. So do not judge any ex-Muslim or the Muslims that leave Islam, you know, because they'll come back if they get the right type of knowledge, if they get the right type of treatment, if they get the right type of, like, influence. I've seen so many people come back to Islam after learning more about it. And I've seen so many people leave Islam because of the religious trauma they have to. And religious trauma is very real, guys. Do not undermine it.
And I think even reverts who have gone through religious trauma with a previous faith, guys, with whoever it is, please be patient and kind to everyone. There are Muslim sisters who convert to Islam and they don't wear hijab right away, and people are all on their case. Why aren't you wearing hijab? Blah, blah, blah. Muslim community can be very nice and kind, but also very judgmental. I think we just have to be really patient with each other, provide guidance in a respectful way. Just be kind to one another. Yes, I see that. Thank you so much. It says Instagram. EJ and fam, thank you so much for that. How was your Ramadan? What's the first dish that comes to mind when you break your fast? Well, that's a good question. Thank you for asking that question. And
for me, it's pakoras.
Yeah.
Or samosas.
Yeah, I think pakoras and samosas are a pretty common one. I don't know if we have a lot of traditional dishes, but like those kind of like, would you consider that a snack food?
Yeah.
Or is it a meal?
It's like an appetizer. We call it appetizer.
Yeah, those are very common. The samosas and pakoras are very common during Ramadan, and then when we're having our full iftar meal, it can vary. Sometimes we didn't really have much chicken biryani this time, did we?
No.
But that's fire.
I haven't cooked it in a while.
Their chicken biryani is so good. Hers and her mom's is very delicious. Yeah, they have a lot of in their culture. It's a lot of fried food. So I guess it depends on the culture you're from. Maybe Arab culture, they have different foods. I've seen, but like I'm only familiar with the Pakistani foods.
Okay, so you guys, if you don't know what I'm doing over here, I'm just frying the chicken. I just want it to become super dry.
Let me show you
guys. It's gonna be super dry eventually.
Yes.
So I have to wait. Like there's all this watery stuff that needs to like evaporate. Once it evaporates, it's gonna like be left with some dry chicken. And then once it's left with that dry chicken, we're gonna smoke it, and then we're gonna make the puree, the tomato puree. We actually have crushed tomatoes for that because I want it to be super, super, super creamy and thin.
Yeah. Nara says, hey again, thank you so much for that. I was wondering, do you guys believe that you can pray all day, every day, or do you guys have to prime at a specific time and no other time? You can pray at other prayers in addition to like the 5 mandatory prayers.
Yep.
I would say though, in your life, it shouldn't be about necessarily extremes. Like, let me say an example. In Ramadan, people are going to pray more. You should do that throughout the year. It's good to do the extra prayers too, but it's not like you're praying 24/7. You have other responsibilities in your day. Islam is about moderation too. So you want to, of course, prioritize your worship as number 1, but you also have other things you're doing in your day as well. So for example, right now, we're sharing our life. We're sharing about Islam here. I'm not necessarily praying right now, but we're sharing, I guess, I don't know if you consider this dawah, but we're sharing about our religion and who we are.
Yeah, it's considered a form of worship.
So Islam is something that's like, if you're Muslim and you're practicing, like for us, it's like, it's part of our life. Even it comes down to the food we do, how we live, how we dress. So if we're going to make a channel, it's just going to be a Muslim channel because we love our religion and it's just part of our life all the time. So
guys, we have couple stuff
in
our
ways.
channel as well, but
Yeah.
the thing is because we look visibly Muslim, a lot of people just think of it as a Muslim channel, which you can think of because like a lot of what we do in our life is what Islam kind of tells you to do, right? And we're not going to say we're perfect Muslim, we just try to do the best. Some people think that just because I'm a niqabi or that my husband dresses like a Muslim that we're perfect Muslims. We're not.
Yeah, we're definitely not. We're far from perfect, guys. What's the difference between a revert and a convert? That question still kind of confuses me, like the wording of it. Some people, like, there's this idea that everyone's kind of has a Muslim, I guess, I don't know if you say Muslim soul, and you
No,
just
it's because we believe everyone's born Muslim.
Everyone's born Muslim, and then you come back to what your original, like,
Yeah.
who you originally are at your core. Convert, I'm not really sure. I used to use the word convert. I don't know. I just tend to use revert for myself.
We can use it interchangeably.
But yeah, we kind of just use them interchangeably. I don't know if there's a significant difference between it. Someone is asking you to say something in Urdu because their English is not good. I know there's a lot of Urdu fans, guys. Inshallah, we hope to do an Urdu vlog soon. But we also posted a video recently with Mom that has Urdu in it if you want to check that out.
चलिए अगर आपने उर्दू में बात करवानी है तो मैं बताती हूँ कि मैं बटर चिकन का क्या कर रही हूँ. इस वक्त मैं बटर चिकन को जो है ना फ्राई कर रही हूँ, मैं तल रही हूँ उसे ताकि ये सारा जो पानी है ना वो ख़त्म हो जाए. जब ये सारा पानी ख़त्म हो जाएगा और चिकन बिल्कुल वो हो जाएगी ना क्या कहते हैं ड्राई. क्या कहती है? ड्राई जब हो जाएगी ना चिकन तब इसको हम लोग निकालेंगे और इसको हम लोग एक साइड पे रख देंगे. जब उसको एक साइड पे रखेंगे उसके बाद हम लोग अपना टोमेटो पुरे बनाएंगे और टमाटो पूरे बनाकर नटो टमाटर का पूरे होगा उसको बनाकर हम लोग चिकन वापस उसमें डालेंगे.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As an English speaker, I always look for the little English words in what she's saying, but I do understand the odd words here and there, but yeah.
We should make a video on that because it's a real life struggle. Guys, he actually picks up like some English words in my Urdu language.
You guys heard tomatoes and other things,
just
right?
goes on that.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, tomatoes!
There's a lot of putting sentences together. Julia, thank you so much for that donation. I am not Muslim, but I subscribe to your channel, and I believe in what you guys are doing with educating and charity work. You're a great couple. Thank you,
You're
guys.
so sweet, Julia.
And I want to give you guys just an update on our charity campaign, because I believe it's come to an end now. We were able to raise, thanks to all of you guys' generous donations, it's been around $18,900. I believe it's Canadian?
Yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to help. We'd have to calculate how many families that helps, but it's a lot. Because it was $60, I recall $60 to feed a family for a month. Was that the amount?
Yeah.
So if you divide 18,900 by 60, how many families would that help?
Let me see.
We're going to calculate for you guys and tell you how many families. Thank you for bringing up the charity.
315.
315
for a month, guys.
For a whole month.
For a whole month.
You guys helped 315 families for an entire month.
Imagine.
Yeah. I would love to build more of those wells. They have for the charity campaign, they have these water wells where like you could put your name on it. Not that it matters your name is on it or not, but like it's such a blessing if you can have water given to people over and over again. Like it's such a rewarding thing to do to help so many people get a sustainable water source. So I would love to contribute more to water well project in the future, inshallah.
Yeah, we want to do more of those.
Yusuf, it's not good to share bad dreams. Just wanted to let you know it isn't recommended.
Yeah, we shouldn't share bad dreams, guys.
But what if you just say you get bad dreams?
Only share it with people that you trust.
Can you say that
if you say you had a bad dream, that's fine.
I had a bad dream.
But don't say what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to share my bad dream, but I have had a few bad dreams. I love building wells. We haven't, that's great, mashallah. I want to build a well too. I don't know if, like, we haven't build a well yet, but did someone buy the well?
No, no one contributed to it.
We kind of did that near the end of our campaign, telling people that they can buy a well, but hopefully we can do like a specific project dedicated to building wells, because I really like that initiative.
Yeah, we do want to do that, especially for Africa, but the thing is the cost of a well in Africa is a lot. So if you want to build a well in Africa, it's like $5,000 versus $1,500 in like Bangladesh or Pakistan.
$5,000?
$5,000. And the reason it's so much because it's Africa, the supplies are harder to get there. I think it's just harder to build a well in Africa, so more costly, more supplies, you know.
Have you guys done any vlogs or anything related? Yes, we actually did a very mini vlog for Mother's Day a couple days ago. You guys can check that out. It shows our mom in it. We gave her a little surprise, and we gave the announcement of our new kitty cat.
And it's so funny. So many of you guys thought it was a pregnancy announcement.
No.
Even though I clarified on our Instagram that it wasn't. And even before the video started, I clarified in one of our comments that I wasn't. So a lot of you guys thought it was clickbait, which I was so confused about because big news can be literally anything. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not just pregnancy, guys. Like if a couple is giving you guys big news, doesn't just mean baby. Just letting you guys know.
We try not to clickbait, guys. And like if we're gonna tell you guys something about a pregnancy, it'll probably be quite clear in the title, like we're pregnant or Mubin is pregnant or something like that. So we will share what we can with that. Whatever we're comfortable sharing, we will share that. Guys, smash the like button on this live. Help us get to 100 likes. We can reach more peeps. The best well to build is a solar-powered well because it lasts longest. That's interesting. I'd have to look more into the well stuff, but hopefully we can do a project on that. If you guys ever have kids, will they be in videos? I think early on, like we want our kids to feel like, you know, some celebrities, well not celebrities of course, not even stretched, but I'm saying some people online, they put their kids on and then the kid grows up and they're like, why did you put me online? I don't want to be online, right?
They have a lot of pressure too, a lot of kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on kids. We want to like kind of make it so our kids like would consent to what they're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Once they're a little bit older and they say, "Mommy, I want to be in the video with you guys,"
then
we'll be like, "Okay, cool."
Well, when they're babies, we're probably gonna like not. I don't know if we show their faces and things like that. I would just keep it more private. We can share what we can with you guys, but there's gonna be certain things that we're not gonna share, just out of privacy and respect to our kid. My Indian friends gave me butter chicken, but I didn't like it because it was very spicy. It depends which one you have. Try more of them, because some of them, it's not supposed to be that spicy. And you can tone down the spice to your comfort level. I know for me, I never like spice. I'm a little bit more used to it, but it doesn't have to be spicy. I don't
It's
know
supposed to be more on like the spicy and sweet side.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to get like a sweetness flavor.
Heather says, hey guys, I'm not Muslim, but I love my Muslim brothers and sisters and love learning about your religion through your channel. Peace and love. Peace and love to you too. Thank you so much.
Sweet.
We appreciate you. A few of them want you to talk in Urdu. How's the food? Maybe you can describe the food, how the process is going.
अभी तो chicken जो है ना उबाला आ रहा है, तली जा रही है. जब पानी पूरा हो जाएगा ना खुश्क, तब मैं इसे निकालूंगी. मैं बस वेट कर रही हूँ. थोड़ा थोड़ा मैं वो चम्मच हिला रही हूँ. साथ में मैं समोसा खा रही हूँ. मुझे भूख लग रही है.
I mean, she's hungry. So, have you or Mubina ever had spiritual dreams, like you felt as if something was communicating with you? Love your channel. You know what I would love to have? I would love to have Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, or someone like a very, like, yeah, him. I would love to have him in a dream. I've never...
Any prophet for that matter.
Any prophet, but I don't know, maybe you kind of know it's him. It's just interesting when people say, I've had a dream of him. It's like, I guess you just know it's him.
I did.
But do you see him, or is it just a light?
I never saw his face.
So he's light.
No.
What is
he wasn't light. I never saw his face. I was trying to lift up my neck just so I could see his face, and it just wouldn't move. I was like, why can't I see your face? But then, at that time when I had that dream, I didn't actually know that, you know, when we say, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, right? I didn't know that was actually a peace greeting for our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I didn't know. But that's how I greeted him. Can you believe that? Like, I just sat on the table and I greeted him that way. And I think I was talking about my school with him.
Zaina said, I saw him. Did you see what he looks like? Or did, like...
She said she saw his face.
You saw his face? Do you see his features, what he looks like? I'm just curious what they look like, because we have no, like...
My mom saw
pictures.
Imam Hussein alayhi salam in her dream.
You did?
She saw Imam Hussein alayhi salam in her dream. And this was like when she was so young.
So that's the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
She asked him for beauty. Can you believe that?
His name means beautiful, right?
Yeah, Hussein and Hassan both. Handsome and beautiful. Their names were given by Allah.
If we have a son, inshallah, we'll name them Hussein. If we have
to.
two, maybe Hassan and Hussein.
So nice.
They're beautiful names. I love the name Hussein. I would have named myself Hussein if I knew about the name. I named myself Mehdi Isa, but I would have probably named myself
That's
Hussein.
So good.
It's a great name, but I'm saying I would have named myself Hussein if I knew.
The good thing about Mehdi Isa is that the Imam Mehdi alayhi salam and Isa alayhi salam are going to come at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what we believe, that Jesus will return, but Imam Mehdi will return before him, and they're going to be like side by side fighting the Antichrist.
That's why I named myself both, because I love both. Imam Mehdi alayhi salam and Isa alayhi salam. He smiled in my dream up close, mashallah.
That's so nice.
That's incredible.
Yeah, you're so lucky.
How do you feel when you wake up from that dream knowing that happened? It's
First of all, like, for me, it didn't even feel real. I thought I was, like, hallucinating. And then I was like, wait, did I just see him in my dream?
Yeah. To us guys, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he's the best man who's ever walked this earth. To us. So, like, if you ever say, who would you have dinner with if you had the opportunity, it's him. Like, he's the best man ever. I would love to see any prophet, but he's number one, like, the best ever. So, big inspiration. We follow our whole life around him. My whole life is about following his example. So, the closest person to Allah. Him. Can we say hi to Hazel? If we can, we'll try to do an appearance with the cats. We'll try to.
Yeah, at the end
We'll do our best. We'll try. Can you shout out my son Alec? Shout out to you, Alec. We hope you're having a great day. Can you marry a Hindu woman in Islam? No, you can't. So I could marry certain Christians, certain Jews, and Muslims, of course. Mubina can marry a Muslim man. That's how it goes. My aunt wore hijab, but her hair is showing. I mean, if she's making an effort to wear hijab, then alhamdulillah, that's good. That's a good start.
So for the men, if they're marrying like Christians or Jews, they have to make sure that the Christian or Jew girl is not committing shirk, so associating partners with God, because that's something that's not allowed in Islam.
Yeah. So
and we try to raise our children with our belief in terms of like believing in just one God. And the thing is, there's no disrespect to any other religion. It's just what our belief is, and because we don't want to compromise on someone else's belief, we don't intermix like that. Because we don't want to have that fight, right? Like, am I going to teach my kids our belief or your belief, and it gets tricky.
Like, there's some Christians who do believe Jesus, peace be upon him, was a prophet, not the Son of God. So if they have that belief, and I don't know if there's other beliefs they need to have as a Christian, then it would be eligible for me to marry a Christian.
I actually met a Christian girl who didn't eat pork, and like I used to tell you.
Did she drink alcohol?
No.
Really?
No.
Did
Yeah.
she believe it was not allowed, or did she just not do it?
I think she believed it was not allowed. She didn't drink alcohol. She didn't eat pork, and she also didn't believe that Jesus was the Son of God.
See,
I don't know what sect of Christianity she was, but
a common Christian belief is that you shouldn't intoxicate yourself to the point of like getting drunk, but like I feel like there's such a slippery slope. If I started drinking beer, I don't know when I'm gonna get drunk. I could just drink one and be on the floor. Like, you know what I mean? It never made sense to me. It's a very slippery slope. So I just think it makes sense. I never drink alcohol for that reason because it just never made sense to me. And I just feel like I was a Muslim like the whole time, honestly.
I told him, like, you literally have a Muslim
I was doing
soul.
so many things like as a Muslim before, but I didn't even realize it. I didn't understand tattoos. I didn't want tattoos. I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't smoke. Like the pork one, I had to stop eating pork. But otherwise, it's like,
At times I told him, like, you have a Muslim soul. It's hard to believe you're not Muslim.
Dog saliva. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that it was hard to believe that you weren't Muslim. So many times I talked to you, I would be like, how is this guy not Muslim? Like, he acts literally like a Muslim. The only thing you did that wasn't Muslim was, like, believing that Jesus was the Son of God and that you ate pork. That's literally all it was.
I haven't had alcohol in 2 years, and my head is much more clear now. It's much better, I would assume, to not be drinking alcohol.
Imagine if you also had that added incentive that your religion tells you not to drink alcohol. Like, even if you get that urge, you're just not going to do it because your religion tells you not to.
It's there for you.
Yeah. For
it's to
me,
protect you.
I feel like if I didn't have this rule, I'd probably be an alcoholic. Because I
really?
also have an addictive personality.
Oh,
yeah.
Snaps, of
Yeah.
both of us.
Because I also have an addictive personality. I feel like if I had alcohol, I would have more of it. Yeah.
You burn the head, honey?
A little bit. But it's okay. It's
Burn
okay.
the head, honey?
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm fine. Thank you.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, I have a very addictive personality, so I feel like I would get addicted to alcohol.
Yeah. I'm not judging you guys who drink, by the way, because I know there's a lot of people who drink probably who are on the live. Whenever I would go to like a party or event, I didn't go to too many of them, but like they'd be playing beer pong, and I would be with a water flask, and so like people would be drinking beer all around me, and I would just be drinking my water flask when I messed up. So they're like, why don't you drink beer? Why don't you drink vodka? I think people actually kind of respected the fact that I didn't, because I just kind of stuck to my morals. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. I don't care if you think I'm a nerd or whatever. I'm not drinking alcohol. I don't need it.
I thought that was so inspiring because
You don't need it.
you don't have a religion telling you not to drink, right? You just did it out of choice, which is so inspirational. And I feel like that's really great. Yeah, we do have an added benefit that our religion tells us not to do it, but the people that don't have that added benefit and they still don't drink is like amazing. And it's not to say that we're judging people that drink. It's
No.
just like alcohol causes so many problems if you get addicted to it. And we learned all about that in
But
our
not even if
psychology class.
Not even if you're addicted to it. Let's say you drink for the first time, right? Ever.
Yeah.
And then you go driving, and then you, God forbid, you smash into someone. You could risk other people's life on the road and be like that one night. It just takes one night, guys. Like even like it takes 1 hour. You could just drink a few and then that's it. Gaming tsunami. We'll try to do some Urdu in here, but only Mubina speaks it.
आपने उर्दू में क्या बुलवाना है मुझसे यहाँ पे ना इंग्लिश में लिखकर बता दें कि मैं क्या उर्दू में बात करूँ और आप क्या उर्दू में एक्सप्लेनेशन चाहते हैं ताकि मैं उर्दू में बात करूँ उस चीज़ के लिए.
I literally listened to this live while doing my homework notes. That's awesome. I hope your homework is going well. I don't know if it's late night where you're at, but usually when I was in school, we'd be studying at this hour regularly. So I get where you're coming from.
Okay, guys. If you don't know what process I'm doing right now, I'm just scraping the bottom because it's starting to stick. Because all the water is starting to evaporate, so it's drying up.
I'll show you guys.
और जो उर्दू बोलते हैं यहाँ पे मैं आपको बता रही हूँ अब ये ना चिकन खुश्क होने वाली है तो मैं बस इसको ना स्क्रैप कर रही हूँ थोड़ा थोड़ा हिला रही हूँ ताकि ये नीचे स्टिक ना हो नीचे चिपके ना.
Yeah. The comment, it says Terrer. It's very hard to stop once you get addicted, and the withdrawal symptoms can even kill you. It's so true. It's so true. And you know what? Even when you're giving money to people on the street, sometimes when people are trying to get through an addiction, sometimes like people are like, oh, I'm not giving to him, he's gonna go buy alcohol or something. Sometimes to keep the person alive at that moment, they, not saying they should be drinking, but sometimes you don't know what that person's going through when they're going through an addiction. So when we give charity to people, we don't ask where it's going, we just give them, and then whatever they do is on them.
Yeah.
You don't know what people are going through. Addiction is very severe, very real, and you know, I've learned more and more as I've heard more interviews of people talking about their addictions and stuff like that. We got to take it very seriously, guys.
Guys, and I'm telling you, I used to be the person that didn't give charity to people because I thought they were going to use it on drugs.
Me too.
But then my mom, she kind of like gave me insight, and she's like, Mubina, do you not know that there are withdrawal symptoms? And these people might be suffering.
Wow,
like, you don't know, you might still be helping them. Even though you're paying for drugs, you don't know what they're going to do with it. For all you know, they can spend it on food. You do it because that's your intention, and God is going to like give you a reward for your intention. What they do with it is up to them.
It's on them.
And we actually have like a nice story about that too. There was this guy who was giving charity, and once he gave charity to a prostitute, once he gave charity to a rich man, and once he gave charity to someone else that didn't really require charity, right? And he went to like someone very well versed, and he's like, I keep giving charity to these people and they don't really require charity. And he was told that it's your intention. You're still going to get rewarded for what you did. It doesn't matter what the other person does with it.
That's right. Tara, to answer your question, are you going to see more of Mubina's family? You probably will. It's getting into the more summer months now, so we tend to go outside more in the summertime. Maybe if we're able to, we'll film a vlog of us going to see the cherry blossoms tomorrow, although it's just going to be me and Mubina doing that. But we'll, inshallah, we'll try to do more family videos as well.
Guys, you have to realize that we were also in a lockdown for like the past 2 years.
Yeah.
We started our YouTube in a lockdown, so...
It has been incredible to see the growth and all the support you guys have given us in this lockdown, but we're hoping in the future we will be doing more vlogs to kind of give you guys more variety.
And travel vlogs.
Inshallah, more travel vlogs.
Guys, look at this. It's drying up. Look, you can show it to them.
It's drying up. He said, Kia ek man gar mein namaz par sakta hai. I can't read it. Kia ek
man ghar mein namaz par sakta hai?
What's that?
If you don't have any way of going to the mosque, they're asking, can a man pray at home? If you don't have any way of, like, means of going to the mosque, then yeah, like, you have to pray. There's no skipping prayer. Garrett prays at home.
Favorite surahs or reciters? I think his name is Mishari.
Oh, he's so good. Mishari Al-Afasi?
I honestly, guys, I know only very small surahs. Is Surah Yusuf a whole surah?
Yeah, it's a huge surah.
There's a story about Yusuf alayhi salam. I believe he's the one who went through a lot of issues with family. Like
Joseph.
What they mistreated him and stuff. That one is my favorite surah right now, but I don't know a lot of surahs.
They threw him in a well, his brothers.
His brothers threw him in a well and everything. He was just had
betrayed him, sold him. Because they were jealous of him.
He had a very difficult life, and I'm not saying I can compare at all to what he's gone through, but just some of the struggles I've gone through with my family, I just feel like I can relate to feeling like that outcasted feeling that he went through. Obviously not to the scale he did, but he had a lot of patience. Respect to that. Sheikh Mishari, yes. I listen to him when I'm practicing Quran as well. I listen to him. It just helps me. I like the way he recites. That's a very common answer, probably.
Okay, it's drying up.
Who's your favorite reciter, Mubina?
Mishari Al-Afasi.
Same one as? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I be in your... I would love to do video with you guys. If you guys ever see us and we're doing a vlog, maybe you will be in a video. Some people find that weed is used for medicinal reasons and find better benefits compared to regular medicine. I know of people who suggest that that's how they feel when they use it. I don't know enough about it though. But I know medicinal marijuana is a treatment.
Yeah.
For certain.
Anything used for like medicine or for medical reasons is allowed.
Yeah.
Like even alcohol, if you can't find an alternative and that's all you have, it's allowed. Because I know many cough syrups actually have what do they have? What is that thing called? I can't remember the name. I just blanked out on the name. Do you remember what that drug is called?
Is it like a specific ingredient?
Yeah, it's a drug.
I don't remember it.
It's in cough syrup.
Mira Muslima Medi, I think, what is it? Assalamu alaikum. Bro and sis Mubina, I'm late. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Talking about Shia Sunni, guys, we identify as Muslim. I don't really like the whole label of Sunni and Shia because once you say you're one of them, people start judging you like crazy. I think as an ummah, I feel like we should try to be united, and I don't like the label.
Guys, we have followers that are Shias, and we have followers that are Sunnis.
Yeah, both.
So we respect both followers, and what we share in our videos, like the content we share, has nothing to do with what sect.
We don't get into that stuff.
We are not giving you guys like sectarian rulings. That's not what we do. So that's why I don't think it's important to ask us what sect we are. As long as we're respectful, it doesn't really matter. We
all want to be united as an ummah, so if you guys are Sunni or Shia, I view you as my...
That's what we promote, guys. We promote unity between the Muslim ummah. We have nothing against anyone.
Yeah. And we're not saying, guys, to neglect the history. I think you guys should research Islamic history and come to your own conclusion on that topic. But the label itself, I don't like labeling myself any other than Muslim because I'm your Muslim brother or sister, guys. I'm your brother, not sister, but like we're your Muslim brother and sister.
We will say one thing, though. Never ever feel like you can't research the other sect just because you don't follow it. Right? If you're Shia, you should learn about Sunni stuff. And if you're Sunni, you should learn about Shia stuff. I think it's important to have the knowledge of both sects. Or even like the other sect, like Sufi Islam. I still have to learn more about that. I don't know a lot about it.
I don't know much about Sufi.
I have to learn more about like Wahhabism or Salafism. A lot of people think we're Salafis, which is so weird. I don't even know what that is.
We don't know anything about that, but like I think just for research, you could say I may not become that, but I'm gonna just research it with an open mind. Because when I come to Islam, there's only one thing. Islam to me, you guys ask me, is there anything you don't like about Islam? No, I love everything about Islam. I don't like certain things Muslim people do, and one of them is divide into Sunni Shia. I don't like that, and then they start fighting with each other and doing disrespectful things to each other. It's not good.
I'll tell you guys one thing. Growing up, right, I was never really like given any knowledge on like the grandsons of the Prophet. So Hassan and Hussein al-Islam, I didn't really know much about them. In fact, there was a time when I went to my Islamic school and I was like, sister, can you talk about the grandsons of the Prophet, right? And she didn't know anything about them. And I was like, wait, what? How is that possible?
The grandsons of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him?
Yeah, and I was so confused. I'm like, okay, how am I going to research on them, right? And I was curious because nobody talked about them. And then I started asking people, like, what is Karbala? Like, what happened in Karbala, right? And I was so curious about that whole story because no one knows. Where I grew up, no one knew about it. So you kind of have to do your own research as to what Karbala is. And it's so sad that, like, the only people that know about Karbala are the Shias. So, guys, I would really highly recommend that you research both sides because it's so fascinating. I think we should know about the family of the Prophet, and it's not just for, like, one sect. I think they're for everyone.
Karbala is not just for Shias, guys. It's for Sunnis, Shias. All Muslims should know about that.
Everyone, yeah. Like, my friend and I, we were always so curious, even when we were taking our course at Al-Huda. Al-Huda is like a school. So even when we were doing our course, Islamic course for women, I did an 18-month fast-paced Islamic course for an alima. I won't consider myself an alima though. You need to do more studying for that. Even there, like, they barely talked about it. They barely, like, touched on the subject. I feel like people should talk about it more because I think everyone should know what happened.
Yep. So really, just to make it simple for you, when the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, passed away, there's a difference of opinion on who was the successor after him. Was it Ali alayhi salam or was it Abu Bakr through the election process, all that? So Shias believe that Ali alayhi salam was appointed as a successor, and Sunnis believe that Abu Bakr was appointed after Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, through an election. So, yeah. And then some of the way that they practice, the way that they pray is a little bit different, but a lot of the beliefs I've come to learn is very similar between Sunni and Shia. They're very similar with the exception of a few things.
Yeah.
There are some major differences, but there's also a lot of core similarities. Like, 5 pillars of Islam, they follow the Quran, right? And both try to follow the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, just in a slightly different way.
Okay, can you show the butter chicken?
Some Sunnis also believe Ali alayhi salam was right to have the leadership. Yep, I've heard that too.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are some.
I had
I've
no
seen
idea. That's so cool. Do you know what sect of Sunni Islam that is?
Let us know which group that is, because I don't know if there's a specific group
Yeah, what
that believes
subsect
it.
is it? Okay, so guys, as you can see, the chicken is drying up now.
Yes.
So we're gonna remove that soon, but I'm gonna give it a smoky flavor first.
They're asking why is it alayhi salam and not radiyallahu anhu?
Guys, check the Sahih Bukhari, the older books of Sahih Bukhari. It says alayhi salam after these people's names.
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say radiyallahu.
There's no Ali radiyallahu anhu. It's
Ali alayhi salam, Fatima alayhi salam. It's in Sahih Bukhari, and you won't see this in the English translation. You'll see this in the Arabic version of the Bukhari. And like obviously, I know a lot of people say there's a difference of opinion on that. This is what we personally believe.
Yeah.
If you go in Bukhari, like the older books of not just Bukhari, but other older books as well, of all these like big hadith books like Ibn Majah and stuff, you'll see alayhi salam.
So why did they add radiyallahu anhu?
Go ask them. I don't know.
Some things might have been modified. That's why you guys have to do your research on the history to find out.
It's not just modification, right? It's when you translate, things become different.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say anyone is wrong. Okay, but you should definitely do your own research. Don't go just by what we're saying. This is something that we personally found ourselves. Like my mom legit has a Sahih Bukhari volume which says alayhi salam. So that's why I'm gonna say alayhi salam. If you guys want to say something else, that's your call.
Yeah. Okay, non-Muslims read the Quran. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You guys are more than welcome. Only thing I'd say is just try to handle it with respect. Like if you're opening a Quran and your hands are all dirty and stuff, like I wouldn't suggest that, or throwing it on the floor or anything like that. Try to hold the book with respect. Same thing with the Bible, same thing with the Torah. Whatever holy book you're holding, just hold it with respect, view it with respect. And yeah, but yeah, any of you guys you're more than welcome to read it. The Quran is beautiful, guys. I had no idea. It's a lot different when I read the Quran than when I would say I read the Bible. My experience is a lot different. So try reading both and see your experience of it. Can you guys make Noor? Yes, inshallah. Noor, if you want to see our recent video of us doing the little gift surprise with our mom, you can check that out. We just posted a few days ago.
I'm just removing this like black stuff.
How long have you guys been married, Tara? It's been, alhamdulillah, it's been about almost 3.5 years. It's going by fast. It feels like it's only been like a couple of years, but it's 3.5.
I've known you for longer. Like it's been what?
I've almost
met in 2014.
I think almost 8 years or approaching. It's been about 7.5 years, I think, of us knowing each other. Now it's 2022. We met in 2014. So that's almost approaching 8 years of knowing each other. But we went to school together. We worked together. No intention of being in a relationship. I was Christian back then. She was Muslim. And then 4 years later, I looked into Islam. And I researched it. And I got really impressed by it. And alhamdulillah, converted to Islam. And then, yeah.
Guys, I'm about to smoke the chicken now. I'm about to do that. Do you have the lid, Gary?
Yes, dear. Lid should be right here. Here's the lid. I don't know when I clean that lid, it's like it stays a little blurry.
Yeah, it's greasy. We need something to like get the grease out.
No matter how much I scrub that thing, it just doesn't want to clean.
It stays greasy.
Saeeda, we're Muslim. Have you tried yerba mate with that? Tell me what that is if you can. Why can't we see your cats? When we're cooking in the kitchen, they get a lot of hairs in here. That's why you guys see that gate behind us. It's actually a baby gate, but we use it as a pet gate, so our cats don't come in here because they used to climb in here, hairs everywhere. You don't want to be eating food with hairs unless you like the extra protein from the hairs, which I don't think many of you do.
Gary.
I'm so tired and I have school tomorrow, Rayhan. We appreciate you being part of the live, and we hope your day at school goes well. I hope we're not keeping you up. Hi.
Gary.
I did watch the Mother's Day video. Sylvia, that's awesome. I hope you liked it, Noor, Sister Noor. And inshallah, we'll do more of that. We've been in a lockdown, like Rubina said, so.
Yeah, you guys we want to do more of those videos, but it's hard.
Do you guys mind if we make gifts for you guys? I mean, if you want to do that, that would be awesome. If you guys do ever want to send us something, whether it's a letter, a gift, anything you want to send to us, we'll actually share it on our platforms, on our Instagram, so you guys can actually get yourself featured if you want to. It's up to you. if you want to send anything, you can send it to our PO box. Our address is on our YouTube. If you go to our YouTube About section, it will show you our postal box address, and you guys can send us something. Walaikum assalam. Have you guys seen the Apa's video about you guys? No. What's that? Did someone post another video about us?
When did they post that?
When did they post that? Is this wife's channel or your channel? It's actually both our channel. This is my first time watching you guys live. Mimi, welcome. We're glad to have you here. Guys, smash that like button. Get us to over 100 likes, please. Help us with the video if you can. Click. Saida, we are Muslim 7 months ago. Oh, they posted that 7 months ago?
Oh, apostate prophet? Guys, we actually had a conversation with Ridwan. Yeah, he's the one who runs apostate
I don't think
prophet.
they're talking about... is
I think Apis is apostate prophet.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so we had a conversation with him and we clarified a lot of things, and a lot of things were clarified between us. I don't know, I think there was a misunderstanding that he had about like what we did, and we didn't really do it, but yeah, there was a misunderstanding and we clarified it, and we had a nice conversation on Instagram DMs. We wish him nothing but the best. That's it.
Yeah.
He did make a video against us. I don't know if it was against us. I think it was about us. I would say he has his own opinion.
I think
and we'll leave it at that.
To put it very simply, guys, there was a misunderstanding. One of our management team members ended up putting a censor on his video to take it down. It was not us, and then he thought it was us, so then he made a video and post about us, and then we clarified. He's like, oh, okay, cool. So that's like resolved. We have nothing against him. We wish him all the best.
Yeah.
I have nothing against him.
Or any of the ex-Muslims.
Yeah,
Guys, if you see any videos they make about us, they have every right to share their opinion about what we're saying.
That's fine.
Right? That's what their channel's about. It is what it is.
But I will say, like, it's not obviously our preference if someone's making videos hating on our religion, like, or like spreading like disrespectful things about our prophets, things like that. That's not something we're ever gonna support. But like, that's okay. That's 100% with us. That's not okay. But I can't stop what people are doing with their life and with their channel. They're gonna do what they want, and we're just gonna do what we want, and that's it.
Exactly.
But if people, for example, say they want to respectfully, I think you can be respectful. Like if you guys talk about, say I was formerly Christian, I'm not going to go bash Christianity, right? But I can say I respectfully disagree with some of the core teachings and core principles of Christianity, for example.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go slandering the religion.
You shouldn't. I don't think anyone should slander any religion, even if this is the type of religion that you left. I think there's a respectful way of talking about it because there are people that still follow it, right? You shouldn't undermine their beliefs, and we wouldn't do that with any religion, even if we don't follow it.
100%. And a lot of you guys are from different religions, different beliefs. We respect all you guys.
I know.
Did you guys ever go to Dubai with Mubina? Not yet. We would love to go.
Oh my god, I've been to Dubai like 4 or 5 times, and I only went to the airport every single time.
Guys, check this out. Check this out. I don't know. Don't mind any dirt if you see on the thing, but she got the coals.
There was a lot of splatter.
A little splatter. You guys see the coals? This is what you guys can do if you want to get your food with a smoky taste. You can go to like a local like Middle Eastern or like a brown like Indian or Pakistani shop and get these little pieces of coal. They come in these like wrapped up little foil things, a box full of these things, and she's put them in a little bowl. So she heated it up on the stove. Now she's adding oil. Look at that. Now she's going to cover it. And look at the flavor is going to be absorbed by all the meat. So you're going to get a smoky taste without needing to use any barbecue or anything. It's barbecue taste without the barbecue.
It's awesome.
How do non-binary people get treated in your religion? I don't really know anyone who is. But I mean, if they're a Muslim brother or sister to me. That's it. We
should treat them just like everyone else.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why this question even exists. It makes me sad that these questions exist. Like, how does this person get treated, or how does that person get treated? Guys, I think everyone should be treated like a human.
I will say though, there are some, for example, people who are part of LGBTQ+ who convert to Islam, and some Muslims will give them a hard time because they don't understand the ruling on LGBTQ+ and how all that works and how we're supposed to treat people of LGBTQ+. So some people can be rude to them, which they shouldn't. But, I mean, it's a test. We believe acting on, for example, same-sex marriage, same gender sex, transitioning from male to female, all that is not allowed in Islam. But there are people who come to Islam, for example, and they say, I'm gay, I'm attracted to men, but I'm gonna, not act on my desire to be with a man. I just want to be Muslim and practice Islam. and they're rewarded in a way that we cannot. I can't be rewarded for
Yeah, we're
that.
not going to be rewarded that way.
I don't have desires for men, so I can't get the same reward as that person who refrains from acting on being gay. So, for example, so I would treat them as my Muslim brother if someone said I'm gay and I'm Muslim. So it doesn't matter.
It shouldn't matter. They're still people at the end of the day.
We are one ummah. Yes, exactly, guys. This is why I hate the labels of Sunni and Shia, because it's just like, I get it. You guys should research your history, have a belief on that, but labels, if you want to do that, do that. It's not something that I believe is helping anyone. It just causes more division, if anything.
Especially on social media, I feel like if you are promoting Islam, I think you should promote it in a very unified way. You shouldn't promote it as like a subsectarian or sectarian way. The Islam that Prophet ﷺ brought is that, you know, he called us Muslims, and that's what we want to call ourselves. We're going to call ourselves Muslims because that's what Prophet ﷺ called us.
Saida, thank you so much for being part of the live. I'm going to answer. A lot of fights happen in your comments. How do you deal with that? So we try to moderate it however we can, but because there's so many comments coming in, we can't always moderate it. But in terms of like, yeah, we try. We hope that you guys don't fight in the comments. We don't want to cause fights. There are certain topics, because we are a channel that breaks stereotypes, there might be certain topics that rub people the wrong way, especially when we first started making videos. We had certain videos and we got a lot of hate on those videos.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have come around to be like, to accept us more, but in the beginning there were certain topics they just really hated on. So you just kind of develop a thick skin with that, but we ultimately don't want you guys to fight. We try to keep our space an open space where we want all of you guys to feel comfortable, regardless of your religion, your sexuality, who you are. We want everyone to feel safe here and comfortable. Those who reject the Sunnah will go to hellfire. It's a very strong statement. I think ultimately I'm going to leave that to Allah. I'm not going to say what's happening to anyone. And our Prophet, peace be upon him, never used labels. Exactly. As soon as someone says something, I'm Sunni, I'm Shia, people just start fighting, and you don't... Do you really think, guys, if Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was here and we saw the fighting and all the division, he'd probably, like... He cried for the Ummah, guys. He's not gonna like that. I honestly don't believe any of these prophets, even before him, were being like, I'm Sunni, I'm Shia. I don't believe this. I'm Muslim. I don't think any of them are going around, Isa alayhi salam, I'm Sunni, I'm Shia. No, I don't believe that. I love watching your shorts. Islam is the most growing religion in the world, alhamdulillah. Opinion on vegans, if you guys want to eat, if you want to be vegan, then do you. Not for me to judge. I was vegetarian for a very brief period because I cared a lot about animal rights. I really do. And that was part of the reason I converted to Islam, because I didn't like the fact that chickens are being stuffed in a cage and then people are being so inhumane. Animals, to me, guys, is a very sensitive topic. I don't know why. I just love animals so much. They're innocent. They're wonderful. A lot of times they're nicer than humans, to be honest. I just love animals. You can be happy, you can be sad, you can be angry, and your animal's always going to be there for you. Their loyalty is just wonderful. There's a lot of things people don't... A lot of people should take on certain characteristics like that from animals, actually. So I just care a lot about animals, and I love the halal, hand slaughter process is just one reason that made me want to become Muslim, and Mubina explained that to me. What does it look like in Canada there? It looks very dark. It's almost 1 a.m., guys.
One thing that's really sad is that a lot of people think that the way Muslims slaughter their animals is inhumane.
That was me before.
Which is like the exact opposite. I know it seems very brutal. Like if you look at it, it looks brutal because you have a man holding down an animal and like he's slaughtering it, right? But if you think about it, right, the way it's slaughtered, you cut at the jugular vein, and as soon as you cut at the jugular vein, they stop feeling anything. They don't go through the process of being stung first, because the shun process can actually cause them even more pain. Because sometimes it doesn't work. So when you're slaughtering the animal in a factory, they're going to feel everything.
Yeah.
And they don't cut at the jugular vein. The reason we also cut at the jugular vein is so all the blood runs out. So there's no blood in our meat. So when we cook, there's no blood in our meat because it all like runs out when the jugular vein is cut.
Yeah, I think one thing that stood out for me is the fact that like the animals are taken into the room one by one and they feel no pain. It's the least painful way of slaughtering an animal possible. Animals blessed, animals given good food and water, a knife is sharpened, Animal cut, no pain. In the room alone, does not see other animals being cut.
Yeah, you shouldn't let other animals see the
Yeah,
animal being slaughtered.
because they're gonna get scared, right? And it's just gonna cause a lot of panic, and then it's just horrible what people do to animals, man.
Imagine a factory. Like, I've seen how animals are treated in factories, and it's not good.
Yeah.
Anything is more humane than that. I'll say that. Anything is more humane than that.
Yes. Brother, it's the misguided sects who have decided to separate themselves. Quran says who migrated from Mecca to Medina and gave victory to Muslims, and those who follow them will enter Jannah. I'm just gonna say, guys, never assume anything. I will always believe that I just pray to Allah to keep me guided on the straight path. I'm never going to have any sort of, I pray that inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala please keep us steadfast on our faith and not arrogant or prideful of what our faith is. I will never assume that I'm going to Jannah. I'm assuming I need to do more. You should always assume you have to do more and that you don't know stuff. Don't assume that you know 100%. Oh yeah, if I follow this, I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, if I'm going, I just need to be a good person, a good Muslim, and be kind to other people and follow my religion. That's all I can do.
Maggie, I might need your help with this part, really.
Yes, Eddie. Here. We're dishing it out, guys. Look.
Oh no!
It's just one piece.
Yeah, but I like every single chicken piece in there.
Then let me do it.
Okay, hold it up.
Let me do it.
Hold it up. No, just hold it up. Can you hold that part up?
I don't think this was the right idea, but okay. You should put it in a bigger container. It's fine, I only spilled one piece.
Thank you. Yeah, you can put that back. The cutting board is clean. I cleaned it multiple times.
Boiling.
Searing hot, and it's flavored. Smoky.
I think you should put it, it's okay. It's fine. We'll deal with that.
Yeah.
She just put it on a fat plate.
Guys, you can eat the chicken like this too.
That is the only desi dish I can make, mashallah. Garrett, why does it say Garrett is dumb on the board? I don't know. Ask Mubina that.
I don't know. Stop asking me. Garrett's the one who wrote it.
Yes, let's stop talking about sex. I think I'm done with that topic too. May Allah guide us all. I mean, I love the TikToks. You guys are so fun to watching. You guys are funny and a happy attitude. But yes, Noor, the only reason we bring it up is because we get a lot of questions about that all the time. So we might. Are we making naan?
Yep. But I'm not even done yet. So.
How are you guys? Alhamdulillah, we're good, guys. How are you? We're wrapping up to the final stretch where we're gonna be cooking some naans and then we're gonna try out the food. Love the content you guys put out.
No, I still have to make the tomato puree.
Thanks for the amazing oh my god. We're gonna finish at like 2 a.m.
No, it's gonna be finished fast. This part is fast. Because all the stuff is prepared already.
Do you guys make dua for your subscribers? I actually do.
Yep.
When I'm doing my prayers, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant to accept the du'as, the good intended du'as, the ones with the sincere and good intentions that you guys make, which is almost all of you. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may He accept all of your du'as. I mean, this is gonna make me hungry.
What's gonna make you hungry?
Your favorite Arabic letter, Mehdi Isa Mubina. I think they're talking about the food. Favorite letter? The hardest letter?
Favorite letters?
Oh, I don't know what my favorite letter is. The hardest one for me is rain. I still struggle with that one. Rain, ain, and rain.
Guys, it's so cute. You used to call it rain.
I still probably pronouncing it not good.
Rain.
But ain, rain, alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha.
Rain.
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 Wallahi, that made me happy. Rain. You guys tell me what your favorite Arabic letter is. I don't know, but that was the hardest one for me. What are you having with your chicken? We're gonna make some naan.
So I'm gonna add clarified butter first, guys.
We have not been to Damascus. Perhaps, inshallah, we will go someday.
Doing the next part, guys.
Sister Zaina said, you made me so hungry.
Aw, sorry, Zaina.
Is the chicken still on the floor?
Hmm?
Did you pick it up a piece?
Yeah, I picked it up.
Okay. Desi ghee.
I never seen desi ghee in my life until a movie. Meme is, I guess meme is easy for me, so I like that letter. Qaf, kaf, lam, meme, noon, waw, ha, hamza, ya, and ya. Is there a difference between how you pronounce the two yas?
No.
Ya and ya.
It just looks different.
Why is there two?
Because it's two different ways of writing it.
Is it hard learning Arabic? I'm learning Arabic right now. And I'm getting to a point where the ayahs are getting longer, so it's getting harder. Make dua for me, guys. I'm doing Suratul Bagina. I'm doing that one.
And Bayina has the same root as my name, guys.
It's
Bayan.
Yeah, it's a longer surah. It's the longest surah I've done so far. So that one I'm struggling a little bit with.
Ooh, that's gonna smell good.
It's stuck in my head.
Gary, I need you to do something else with it.
Lam yakun lil
Can you take out the tomato puree, please?
Please.
Both of them,
Which
tomato.
one?
Crushed tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
So as you can see, I didn't really like clean the pot. I'm using the same pot so that the flavor of the chicken can come into the onion.
Let me show them get those onions on. Guys, if you're not eating, Sister Zayda, you included, if you guys are not eating, I hope you guys have something to snack on now, so we're not making you feel super hungry. I felt bad, especially in Ramadan, because some of you guys are fasting when we're doing these cooking lives. It's probably like hard to watch. I couldn't watch that myself, so. Let me know when you guys want to see updates on this. I'm going to show it occasionally what's going on here. Oh no, I already feel hungry. Can you get a snack?
Please get a snack, guys, because this part is going to make you hungry, I'm telling you.
Life is not ending just yet, Noor. We're so happy to have you here. It's not ending just yet. Salam Api from Pakistan. Walaikum assalam. I'm a weaver. Nice. Faith, that's awesome.
Would you take out the whipping cream?
There was another faith in here as well. Is Ramadan done? Yes, it is. It went by very fast. I don't know about you guys, but it went by very fast.
Got the butter, got the whipping cream, all the goodies that make you fat as heck.
Yeah. All the goodies that make you fat as heck. The middle of Ramadan for me went by really fast, and then the end was a little bit, like the beginning was okay, and then it got really fast, and the next thing you know, we're on day like 26. And I'm like, yo, I need more time. You guys look forward to Ramadan each year? Yes. I'll be honest, I feel like I wish my schedule was better this Ramadan, because I did something this year that I haven't done before, and I feel like it was a mistake.
What did you do this year?
I stayed up till after Fajr every day.
Oh, yeah.
Every single day. I took like only a couple days. I took like a 30-minute nap. I'm like, I'm not missing Sahur, and I'm not going to be late for Fajr. So every single day I was like up till after Fajr, and then I couldn't fall asleep till like 6 or 7 a.m., and then I'm waking up at 2 or 3 p.m. And then I just felt like I was not productive in terms of like everything. I just felt kind of like lethargic or something during Ramadan. I wasn't as productive. So I think next year what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to sleep like I normally do, and then wake up for Sahur and Fajr. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
I'm feeding my husband because it's more rewarding to do that. How is it?
It's good. I think it needs more liquid.
It's soft. It's dry here.
It's dry right now. The taste is good. It just needs some tomato puree, and then it'll be solid.
How's the taste of the chicken? Like
Good.
the barbecue flavor? And
Flavor's good. Barbecue's good. Spice is good. Everything's perfect. It's good. It's good. I love dishes with tomatoes, guys. I don't know about you. Anything tomato infused into it is good. You can put tomato puree and make it fire.
Fire.
You can never stop bees to taste. Open a jar of honey. You have to cover it up, so don't show your wife 2 bees in the world. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. In Islam, you cannot make dawah without first studying. As the hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, you will see in the end days, ignorance will make verdict without knowledge and misguidance.
We're not making verdicts.
We
though.
share what we do. We're not at all making fatwas or rulings. We share
Yeah.
what we follow, and we take information from scholars. I did look to my wife for information, especially in the beginning when I was learning about Islam, but we're not telling you guys, you need to follow this, you need to believe what we do. We only share what we follow. That's it.
A lot of you guys come in our comments and say you guys are spreading false information.
It's the opinion we follow.
So, like, no, guys,
It is
this
what
is
it
literally the opinion we follow, and a lot of times you guys give us the alternative opinion, which we also know about, but we don't follow that opinion.
We're aware of both sides of the opinions for almost like basically everything. We know the opinions on both sides. Certain things, like the odd little thing, you might be like, oh, I didn't know this opinion existed.
Yeah, there are times when that happens.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time, we know, like, most of the things you guys suggest alternatively, but you guys have to understand that we do certain things in our life because we learned about it this way, and that's what we share. We're not telling you to do what we're doing. We never tell you to do that.
No, we can't. Yeah. Now I know why you told us to get a snack. Salma's family, I'm sorry. Yes, but I care about you guys, and I want you guys to have a snack. When will it cook? It's cooking now.
I'm about to wrap
Do you feel hot? Do you feel hot in the kitchen wearing all this stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Said, okay, but for example, talking about period, we should talk about that topic. We should, because there's a lot of ignorant men who are not educated on the topic of period. Okay, and the honest truth is, guys, especially men should be educated on that topic. Because I've noticed a lot in South Asian cultures, men know nothing about that. And I've come from my culture where, like, you don't have to talk about it in much detail, but you should be knowing how to take care of your wife or your sister when they're going through those days, guys. You should know that. We don't need to hide those topics. There's nothing in Islam that says, don't ever talk about that topic. Find me any evidence of that you can't talk about that topic. As long as you're discussing it in a modest and respectful way, it's fine. Yes, we do know about Saleh family. They were one of the channels that we first saw when we first came online.
They were initial inspiration.
Like, we were gonna make our videos regardless, but they were an inspiration in terms of, like, seeing how they did everything, their videos. We thought their videos were really nice, and it was like, okay, there's others doing this too. Let's start posting videos.
It's just funny because when I started TikTok, right? Well, not TikTok, actually.
What cutter?
You need the...
Aaron Ray, shout out to you. Hello, how are you guys? It's a pleasure having you always, Aaron Ray. Thank you for that generous donation. We appreciate it.
Guys,
right now,
can you, like, rewind on this live and tell me where I put the cutter? Oh, it's right here.
She's looking for the can opener. I don't know what you meant by cutter. But.
Can opener.
So, Aaron Ray, just to update you and all you guys who have joined recently, welcome to the live. We're so happy to have you here. And we are making butter chicken, and we're just adding a tomato puree to the butter chicken because right now it's all cooked. It's a little bit dry, so it needs to be mixed in with this.
I'm going to make more liquid this time because last time I didn't make enough. And it was just very chickeny. Is that even a word? Chickeny?
I get what you're saying. I know what you mean. Too
very chickeny.
Yeah. But it was very good. Last time she made it very tasty. Sorry about that, guys. The live was lagging. It was like an internet connection, so apologies for that. Do you love Islam as a revert Muslim? Alhamdulillah, I love Islam. People ask, have you ever considered converting out? No way. I love Islam. I'm so happy Allah guided me. Everything in this world, guys, is from Allah. I don't take credit for anything. Even when prayers, guys, when you're doing your prayers, I think it's a nice thing to do to express gratitude to Allah. Thank you for everything you've given us. All of this is for you. We have to put effort. We're asked to put effort in our lives. And things don't necessarily just fall from the sky. You have to put effort to research and learn things, to work, to do other things. But when you get a new job, thank Allah. It's all Allah. When you get something good in your life, it's all because of Allah. And sometimes bad experiences can teach you lessons that help you in the future. So be grateful even for the good and bad moments. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he's always smiling. For a reason. We always have to be grateful, guys, for everything. And your perspective on life can really, if you're grateful for things, you will be happy. I hear even gratitude is like a cure for depression as well. Because when you put into perspective all the things you have that other people don't have, it can really change your perspective and make you a lot happier as a person. I literally got blocked of the Saleh family for saying music is prohibited. I can't comment on that. I don't know. But there is a difference of opinion. I think to an extent, we don't follow the exact same opinion on them as music, but we do believe certain music is okay to listen to. But you have to be careful.
I follow the same opinion, but
it depends how openly, it depends how openly you are listening to certain lyrics, though. I don't know what their stance is on certain.
No, I think I've spoken to Sana personally, and she follows the same opinion as us.
Yeah, their opinion's probably closer to the one we follow than a lot of other Muslims. So.
But here's the thing, right, guys? A lot of people, you have to understand that a lot of people troll Saleh family for the fact that they listen to music. So that's probably why they blocked, whoever is saying that, because they think it's a troll. But honestly, this is just a difference of opinion that we have. And I think we should respect both opinions. Like for us, when we post videos with music in it, we actually write that it has music. Because trust me guys, I stopped listening to music for like 9 to 10 years of my life. And I would have appreciated it so much if some of the influencers I followed had that sign. Because I didn't want to listen to music and I was forced to. Even in university, I didn't want to listen to music and I was forced to in my class.
Sister Zaina, thank you so much. You didn't have to do
Aw,
that.
Sister Zaina!
That's very kind. You didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to do that.
Thank you.
You're so sweet.
You don't have to do that though. We appreciate it.
Guys, she's so sweet.
Yes.
I love her.
Guys, check out Modest Behavior. Sister Zaina has an amazing clothing line, different products. If you guys are looking for, I'm not sure honestly all the products. You'll know more about her products than
I
me.
know about all of her products, guys.
So if you guys hijabs, niqabs.
She has everything that
Yeah.
I love. Like she has niqabs, she has hijabs, she has sleeves. Guys, if you know, I actually wear sleeves a lot in my videos because when you put your arm up, your sleeve of the abaya goes up sometimes because it's so loose. So she has sleeves that are tighter on the arm so that even if it goes up, your wrist is still covered.
See, she said here. It's Sister Zaina from Modest Behavior. I love Modest Behavior.
There!
Yes.
Guys, Modest
There you go.
Behavior.
She's here. Yes.
Even the name, it's so cool. Modest
It's a good
Behavior.
name. It's a good name. MashaAllah.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna get some of her stuff and I cannot wait to wear it. Guys, she's actually making me this unique niqab. She's so sweet. I cannot wait to show you guys.
There are different sects. Again, you have to specify that you're not a Shia or a Sufi. I don't have to specify anything to you, bro.
Why do we have to specify
I don't owe
that?
you anything. I don't have to tell you if I'm Sunni, Shia, Salafi, anything. All I say I'm Muslim. I don't have to tell you anything, and other people don't owe you that either, and you don't owe that to them. You don't have to tell people what you are, and all I would say is do not be prideful. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep you guided on the right path, and He will show you the right way.
Guys, I have Shia and Sunni friends, okay?
Yeah.
And never have I personally asked them, are you Sunni or Shia? They tell me themselves when they want to, or they don't even have to tell me.
The cat's meowing, guys.
She is meowing. I hear it.
Guys, my head's in the way. She's here.
Where is she? Sierra!
We'll try to show you guys our cat if we can.
Sierra, baby!
Can I tell my Mexican parents I want to convert to Islam? Absolutely, you can. I have a video on how to tell your parents that you want to become Muslim, or like how to tell your parents you converted to Islam. So you can watch that for tips. But I would suggest try to tell them in a gradual way. Don't just dump it on them, especially if they're in a bad mood. Time the way that you tell them and tell them in a gradual way. Maybe show them that you're researching Islam. Hey, I found this cool fact. I'm learning about this religion called Islam. Did you know this? Did you know... Like, when I found out Muslims give 2.5% of their wealth to charity, I'm like, Christianity can't top that. Like, Christianity does not do that. When I was Christian, I was like, we don't do that stuff. But they give 2.5% of their wealth to charity. That's interesting.
I'm gonna add more butter.
That was one thing that I really liked about Islam. There's a lot of things.
I'm gonna add more butter. I'm adding more butter.
Which Islamic YouTube channels you watch or prefer? There's a lot. There's a lot. And even other channels. There's other couples. We've watched some of, like, Saleh families videos. There's other people, whether it's like exactly giving lectures or them doing things like that. Sharing about their family. It's always nice. Aaron Ray, thank you guys so much.
I want to say
You're spoiling
something.
us. We appreciate that.
I want to say something, guys. One thing I want to say about all influencers, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people will make videos against different influencers, right? I think you should be the judge of how you want to treat that influencer and not listen to those videos that are causing drama. It can be any influencer. Even if we, God forbid, if we make a video against somebody, which we don't ever want to,
do that.
we never ever want to make any video against anyone, and God forbid, I don't think we will ever make one. But even if we do it, don't listen to us, okay?
Yeah, don't.
Judge that influencer by yourself
On the content.
on the content that they create.
Yeah.
Only judge them by the content that they create. If you love an influencer and some other influencer is making videos against them, do not listen to that person. Still keep loving that influencer.
We're not obviously going to name names here or anything, but there's been people who tried to throw us into a dramatic situation that we just want no part of, and I feel bad when others are getting thrown into situations because I've seen that a lot, including on Muslim TikTok, people calling each other out, this calling each other out culture. I'm really, really against that because you don't know how your actions can affect someone else's day. You could ruin someone's day. Someone could be depressed that you don't know, and that could be the final straw that makes them take that next step that we don't want them to take, guys. So you gotta be very sensitive and very aware of other people's feelings when you're posting things online. Some of you guys come to us and you might dump, like, for example, you guys will dump some, like, negativity on us. We're used to it. We don't prefer it, obviously, but we're used to it. Some people, it's more difficult for them to handle that. You don't know what they're going through. They might be going through some very severe situation, something with their family, something with their health, something going on with them. So please just be sensitive and kind to the others around you. When you guys are typing your messages, take a second to think, is this going to hurt someone? And if you have something negative, best not to say it, guys. I'm going to convert to Islam now. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Are you doing it right now?
Are you doing it right now? You're
Wow.
taking Shahada right now?
Wow. That's
I don't know if we could facilitate something like that on this live, but we
Oh.
haven't done that. We've done it in a Discord. If you need help, you can join our Discord with that, or you can DM us. Let us know if you need anything.
It's bladdering. Blattering.
We saw Saleh family have a video on this. If you guys have seen, they also have like a butter chicken recipe, and she's saying, be careful with the splatter because it goes everywhere.
Yup.
I love your attitude so much. Honestly, I just think we should just try to be considerate to people.
Positivity always, guys.
We don't know what others are going through, guys. I'm gonna get away. Oh, that!
I'm just mixing, guys.
I just got this today. I don't want to get splashed, and I hope you don't get splashed either. Oh, snap! It's splashing.
Flashing you?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back for a second. Do you want to cover anything on your clothes?
No, I
Because
don't.
tomato sauce can stain, so I just want to avoid.
Guys, I have like stain everywhere.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm gonna wash my veil right after the live.
Woo!
Guys, the reason I'm doing this,
Baby Sierra.
the reason I'm doing is because I want it to be very, very thin and fine. Like when we're eating it, I don't want any chunks of onions.
She doesn't like being held, guys, but this is Baby Sierra. She's gonna swear on the head now. Baby Sierra.
Does it look creamy?
It looks creepy to me. You guys want to judge? Oh, snap. Let me know when you're done.
Okay, show them. Guys, does it look creamy enough or should I do more blending?
I'm gonna show you guys. Sorry for being absent, guys. I just don't want to get sauce.
Should I blend more? Say yes if you want me to blend more.
I can't read their comments to see if it's there. I'm just gonna wait till she's done.
Okay, read the comment and tell me if I should.
Are you
blend
gonna
more.
do this again?
Yes. Read the comment and then leave.
Okay.
Did anyone say yes? Blend more?
Yeah, I'm here, guys. Let me know. Should we blend more? Movita, you're so lovely, says Aaron. Yeah,
Thank
I'm going
you.
right now. Say yes if we should blend more or no. Wait, they said one more. Hold on, don't do it yet. Yes, all day so the live doesn't end. I love you guys. No, it looks creamy. Yes, yes. I don't think it's gonna need much more blending. So.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do one more round, okay?
Okay. Yeah, y'all. Sierra, my little cat's here beside me, guys. Oh, snap. I think that looks good, honey.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, watch out for the tomato. But you guys are such a cute couple. They need to respect you. I mean, it's hard because you guys are interracial, but even that, it doesn't matter, and they shouldn't be hating on you. I agree. Thank you for that. I appreciate your consideration. And when you guys do defend us in comments, it's nice. I think the hate has gotten a little bit less, but it's still very common. We are a couple. I feel like there's not a lot of couples with like a white revert guy marrying a niqabi, so I feel like in ways we are kind of one of these newer, unique kind of couples that people like to pick on because it's like we look different, I guess. But I mean, it is what it is. If hopefully it can like help other Muslim creators and other people of other minority groups come out and feel comfortable making videos.
Okay, I'm gonna add some cream.
In my case, I'm the Gorian husband is Pakistani, so you're a mix.
I'm adding some whipping cream,
so
guys.
much dua and love for you. I have to study for a test until 2 a.m. Can I have some butter chicken? Come here. All of you guys who are studying and all you guys who are not studying, come here and have a buffet with us. Have a buffet.
Buffet.
What if someone sees my face in public? Will get sin or punished? I'm a niqabi. I mean, if it's accidental.
If it's accidental, no.
I'm assuming you
You're
mean
not
if
gonna
it's
get
an
support.
accident. Like, I don't think you'd go around, if you're niqabi, going around showing your face to people, but yeah. Thanks, I appreciate you guys. How bad is racism for you in your personal life? For me, I never experienced it, but I've been around, like, people in my life who have been that way to others, and I completely disagree with it. Whether you guys, I don't care what the color of your skin is. I see you guys as human beings. She sees you guys as human beings. And we love all of you guys. It doesn't matter. I could be light skinned, I could be dark skinned. I feel the same way about it.
I'm not proud of my past, guys, but I did grow up in a very, racist community. And I used to be, racist. And I didn't even know I was racist when I used to be that way. It's just, you grow up seeing and hearing certain things in your family and you think it's normal. And I just want to say, I got a big wake-up call this one time. And after that, my whole life changed. So I would say that please, if you're going to judge somebody, don't. Just don't.
Especially on the color of skin, man.
Yeah, especially based on skin color or anything. Just don't. Also, if you're going to judge someone based on their, religious practice or the way they practice their religion, don't. Do not. Because everyone has their own spiritual journey. I know a lot of people say, oh, but if we don't advise them, then they're going to do it bad, blah, 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 blah. Advising is fine, but the way I see advising happen is more like a demand, do it or else kind of thing.
Very rude, yeah.
And it's not nice.
Yeah, if you advise, in Islam, you advise each other respectfully. And I think a lot of these advice that people give can be often done in private. I mean, if people are not listening in private and you need to share something publicly, you can do so in a respectful way.
Or indirect way and not
without mentioning their name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, say you message someone privately, an influencer, you're like, hey, I don't agree with this, and they don't listen to you or they don't respond. You can make a response, but you don't have to label their name or anything like that. You can just say, this is the topic that I feel that has been presented online in this way. This is how I feel about it, and this is how I think it should be addressed. For example, you should have 100 million subs. I mean, I don't even think the top YouTuber has 100 million, but I guess would be cool. We're not, for us, it's not all a numbers thing. Just seeing you guys saying, I'm interested in Islam, I'm wearing a hijab now. Those are the main comments that inspire us. This is our job, but we're not here to try to profit off religion. We're just sharing our life. Islam happens to be part of our life, and that's what we're sharing with you guys. Nowadays, people advise without respect, and by insulting them and humiliate them, making them feel less, it's become this need to feel superior from the one who's guiding. And the honest truth is, a lot of those people who are giving advice like that, they have a lot of faults themselves. So, no one's perfect.
Okay, guys, I'm about to add the chicken in here.
Okay, do you want help with that, Ali?
No, I don't think this time I need help.
Okay, let's slowly do that. Just add the chicken.
Check it out.
None of us are perfect, guys. That's why we have to stay humble at all times and be grateful for what we have. And when you're advising someone, be aware of what that person could be going through. You probably won't know what they're going through, so just pretend as if they're going through something where you need to approach the topic in a sensitive way. I'm definitely far from perfect. Mubina's not perfect, but just try your best.
Neither of us are perfect.
Yeah, food looks yummy. Mubina, you have such a sweet soul. Bless you. Love from Agori Reaver, sister.
Aww.
Agori means...
White.
Okay. My Chinese friend and I tried making butter chicken. It didn't go well, sadly. I'm not sure if we have the recipe in the Discord.
We do.
For this.
I added it.
You guys can join our Discord and get the recipe if you want to make it in a way that tastes good, because I can tell you from tasting it's good.
Well, you haven't tasted this one.
Okay, we'll see. It looked good.
Last time I made it with actual real tomatoes. This time I used crushed tomatoes.
I'm sure it's going to be good too.
But this time it's more liquidy, so I think you might like this.
Yes, I'm saying nobody's perfect, but we should advise each other regardless. Yes, of course, it's good to advise, but do it
respectfully, guys. We're not telling people not to advise.
I've seen a lot of guys that I'm not going to be biased here. I've seen a lot of Muslims advise. I've seen Christians, even when I was Christian, a lot of people advise in a very rude way, in a very demanding way, as you said, in a disrespectful way. Do you think Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would approve of that type of advising? There's etiquettes in Islam and how you talk to each other and how you advise each other. And a lot of people seem to ignore those and just go for, oh, I'm just going to judge you and advise because I see you doing something. You don't know what that person's going through. Okay? We're not saying to like think that everything's allowed in Islam. If someone's doing haram, we know it's haram, right? I'm not going to go on someone's video and be like, you're haram, you're this or that. Why would I do that? Why do I need to do that? A lot of the time they know what they're doing is haram, and there's plenty of other people commenting saying it's haram. Okay, I don't need to add to that. They a lot of times they know it's haram and they do it anyway. Did you used to see Christians advise each other to all the time? All the time. All the time. I would see them, some Christians I know, they have this thing like, believe in Jesus or you're going to hell. And you see that online a lot too. There's a lot of very nice Christians who don't do that, but there's a lot of people who come to our comment section and be like, believe in Jesus or you're going to hell. There's some people who are very strict on that. I've had, and I'm not trying to like judge a group, I've had Jehovah's Witnesses come to my door and they're kind of being overly preachy to me, and it's just like, and coming in, kind of putting pressure on you to believe in what they're doing. And I believe, guys, is that saying, I think Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, is to me is my religion, to you is yours.
Yes.
You guys, if you're Christian, any other belief, I don't care. That's between you and God. I only can control what I believe and what I follow. But I don't believe in pushing, for example, Islam on other people. If you guys want to learn about Islam, do that. Part of the reason we made this channel is because when I was non-Muslim, I had no resources other than very technical YouTube videos to watch. There's no simple and fun videos where it's like, oh, so that's Islam is just like that? Nothing's very simple and fun. It's always very technical. It's like, oh, this is kind of boring.
I will say this, guys. If we ever come out with merch, you better believe that we will have a t-shirt that says La ikraha fid din, which means there's no compulsion in religion.
Yee.
We are going to have merch that says that.
I like that.
It won't say the actual like verse. It'll say the translation because I don't want people to disrespect it.
Which surah is that? Sorry.
Which?
I just saw Sister Zayda's message. I was wondering because I actually did a surah recently. It says Lakum dinukum waliyadin. Which surah is that?
Lakum dinukum waliyadin. I think it's Surah Kafirun.
Okay, because I just did a surah recently that had that in there.
Lakum dinukum waliyadin.
To me is my religion. To you is yours.
Yeah. Okay. Lakum for you is your religion. Lakum dinukum for you is your religion.
That's
waliyadin, and to me is mine.
Guys, that's what Islam is. It's literally like, this is my religion. This is yours. If you don't want to follow Islam, that's up to you. Okay? But I'm going to follow Islam because I've researched it and I believe in it.
It is done.
It's done.
I'm just going to add some fenugreek leaves for garnishing and a little bit of cream on top for garnishing.
Cadence. Do you have any tips for new converts? I would say you don't have to know everything right away. Be patient. Ask questions. There might be points where you learn something about Islam. Say, for example, a topic like 4 wives in Islam. Right? Or some other topic that's like, you might be like, I don't get that.
Ew, it went in my sleeve.
Or LGBTQ plus in Islam. Something that like you might need some time to wrap your head around the topic. Islam is pretty simple, but there's certain topics you have to like just understand, right? And you may not understand stuff right away. You can still be Muslim if you don't understand all this stuff right away. But take your time, and if you're not a perfect Muslim, it's okay. I would suggest do not delay certain things. Like if you're trying to learn, for example, Arabic, I would suggest don't wait years to learn Arabic. Like, I kind of delayed it a bit, and I wish I didn't. I'm doing it now with Mawina's mom is my teacher, alhamdulillah, but, like, I wish I did it earlier. I know a lot more now. But it's never too late, but treat every day as if it's your last at the same time. Don't take for granted the time you have, but don't rush yourself, and if people... You'll see born Muslims, even in Ramadan, you'll see born Muslims reading the full Quran. I've never done that. I've never set that as a goal for myself, because I can't do that yet. It's just, the most I can do is probably read it in English, but like right now I'm trying to learn Arabic. So that's my goal. Set goals that are individual and specific to you and what you're trying to do. Sorry, honey.
It's done.
Oh, that looks
I'm
pretty.
just taking pictures, guys.
Sorry guys, I'm rambling. I just want to help you guys. Okay, I get passionate about these topics.
So this is the final. You want to describe the dish, honey?
It's butter chicken.
I meant like the way, like you got some yogurty thing, you got some fenugreek or whatever that cilantro is.
Cilantro and fenugreek are two different things. Guys, our stove looks so dirty.
Our stove looks ugly, don't judge.
It's okay. My niqab looks
Okay.
ugly too, okay? It's like full of stains and stuff. It's fine. It's normal,
The
okay?
master
You
blender.
guys can probably relate. It's very relatable. We're relatable people because we mess up a lot. So, yeah.
Cadence, that's an interesting name. I know that's a musical term. Thank you. Also makes me happy that you pronounced my name right, since a lot of people say it wrong. Those were very helpful tips. Thank you so much. Yes, please don't feel pressured. Take things one day at a time, one step at a time.
My butter chicken is Arab washed. Is that not really?
I'd like to try that.
I want to
food.
know how Arab washed butter chicken is because like I've never seen that. I've seen the white version of butter chicken and it does not taste good. I'm sorry, but like I don't know what white people do to like our dishes, but they just don't have
Yo.
spice.
You know what dish I want to try? The Arab dish, like I've never tried this. It's that one where they put it in the pot and they put a bunch of stuff and
Oh,
they lift the
makbula or something?
makbule. I don't know.
Makbule.
But like they lift the pot and like, oh, let's see if it all staying together, all the rice and the little vegetables.
I think Zaina knows how to cook that. I think she knows how to cook that.
I would like to see that.
Zaina,
and
I want to
try
try
that.
your butter chicken.
Yeah.
But yeah, voila, it's done.
Voila.
It's done.
Makluba. I don't know
That's
how to
not a
pronounce it.
maklube.
Makluba.
It's not.
I suck at pronouncing Arabic.
But you know what, guys? I tried this Arab dessert. It's called kunafe, and at first I was like, "What is this?" It didn't taste good to me.
Oh, snap. You love it.
But then, like, I tasted more of it, and I'm like, "Oh my God, where was this my whole life? And why didn't I eat more of this?" I regret it every single moment I didn't eat that. Look at this. I have a stain on my face. I mean, my veil. I think there's stain over here too, and
Travel.
over here. See, you guys, my veil does get dirty from outside and inside. That's why you have to constantly wash them. And the best part is these veils wash really easily. So literally all you have to do is like wash it a little bit, put soap on it, scrub it a little bit, and it's done. And it dries up in like 10 minutes.
Someone said here.
What?
I've lost motivation in Ramadan to pray to Allah. Do you have anything to help me? It's normal, guys. It's normal to after Ramadan when everyone's doing everything and then there's suddenly a dip where people stop practicing as much. Take it a day at a time. If you're praying 0, go pray 1 prayer. Like even right now, you should go pray. And then start working up to 2 prayers, 3 prayers. It's like kind of like a workout routine. You got to get back into it. Just because Ramadan's over, carry any good habits you develop for Ramadan forward. If you've developed no good habits, try to start developing them now. It's never too late, guys.
Where's this chair? I'm making the naan. So I'm gonna ask you to taste butter chicken.
Not yet. No, it's not ending yet. We're just making the naan.
So we're gonna make Garrett taste my butter chicken in 2 steps. First step will be to like get him to taste it without the naan, and then the second step is to get him to taste it with the naan.
Yalla Habibti.
Who said that? Zaina?
Me. I said it.
Zaina always says
I
that.
sometimes call you Habibi, but I think that's for a guy.
Zaina calls me
Yalla
so
Habibti.
cute.
Yo, the Arabs have like, they say Yalla for like 5 different things. Yalla, let's go. Yalla, this. I don't know the meaning of all your Yalla. Yalla Habibti. 2 months until next Eid. Yee. Coming up. We're gonna do taste test. I make Italian food mostly. Italian food is delicious. Chinese food and Mexican food are litty too. They're good. What about you, Mobina?
What about me?
Mobina's still waiting for my lasagna. I still have to make her the lasagna.
Guys, he told me that he was gonna make the lasagna like years ago.
Brother Garrett, have you thought to change your name to an Islamic one? My name is Islamic. I have Mehdi Isa is my Islamic name. So you see the name on our channel, that is my Islamic name. My birth name is Garrett. Do you want me to mix it up for you, honey?
No, baby.
Taste test, honey?
Yes, taste test, baby.
Oh, snap. Oh, you use 2 onions?
Hmm?
2 onions?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Do you want more butter chicken or is this good enough?
Yo, I ate like a bare chicken strips before this, so I think that's good. That's it.
Okay. Guys, this dish
Oh,
is...
snap. There's a lot of butter chicken, guys. Yo,
Guys,
come
I'm
here.
telling you,
Eat
this
it.
dish is heavy, so don't pour a lot of butter chicken for yourself.
Oh, snap. Look how much I'm... Yeah, we might have to freeze some of this after this. We're gonna
No, it's gonna last us 3 or 4 days.
No, but I don't know if we're gonna finish all that.
We'll see. Okay, sit down.
It's so much fun.
I'm gonna put down the camera.
Ah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys, I can't see your comments for a second. I'm just leaving
There
it
you
there.
go.
Should I try with naan or try dal? Now or with naan?
No, so it's gonna be in 2 steps. So first you're gonna try it without the naan, and then you're gonna try it with the naan.
Okay.
Alright?
Is it hot, honey?
A little bit.
The sunnah is to take from the front of your plate. Here. But it's hot. Isn't it also sunnah to wait for it to cool down a little bit?
No.
It's not?
No.
Someone told me it was. Your mom said it was.
Really?
One of you did. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I don't know if I can eat this yet.
Okay, just wait.
It's
And you should take the cream a little bit with it. You should dip it in the cream.
steam the baguette.
No, more. No, dip your fork in the cream, babe.
Oh, it's getting buried. I don't know how to eat this.
Do I have to feed you? Eat it like soup.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but I'm really bad at eating hot food because I have a metal bar in my mouth.
And I'm the impatient kind where I never wait for him to like cool down his food. I just want to know right
it's gonna
away.
burn. Ready? Can you hold this? I said bismillah before. Okay, it worked. Come. Wow, that's good. And it's saucy too, which is really nice. It's delicious, honey. Best butter chicken. 10 butter chicken.
Is it better than restaurants?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's better than restaurant for sure.
Yay!
Oh yeah, it's better than restaurant. I've had restaurant butter chicken. It's not as good as this. Their homemade Pakistani food is just lit. I know this is an Indian dish too, but like.
Does it have like a good amount of sweetness? Does it have a good amount of spicy?
It does to me, yeah, it does. It's not overly spicy. It's got that. I don't know if the word is tang. I'm not culinary.
Sour.
I'm not culinary.
Soury.
Huh?
Soury.
Got a little souriness from the tomato. If that makes
tart
sense.
means bitterness.
I don't know those terms, okay, but it's got tomatoey, it's got creamy, it's got a little kick to it, and it's got moist chicken. The chicken has become moist. It was dry before. Your turn. Your turn, honey.
No, I'm scared. No, I'm scared. I won't like it.
Her food is so good, but she doesn't like her own food half the time. I'm back! Welcome back!
Who's back?
Saida.
Yay, Saida.
Welcome back.
Is Zaina still here?
I think Zaina said her cat was watching. I saw a message.
Yay!
Here.
Zaina, Minnie needs to see some of our cats. Hang on, I'm gonna go outside and like treat.
We actually, guys, we fed our cat some of this chicken before. It was like some raw chicken pieces, and our new little Sierra was like eating all of it.
She's an outside cat.
Our new cat actually was abandoned apparently outside, which is really sad, and she's used to outside, so I guess when she saw that, she pounced on the meat. She really liked it. Can the cats eat chicken? Yes, they can. One thing that you guys were talking with Sister Zaina was talking about with Mubina the other day, which I want to get for our cats, is like something to do with spinach. I want to incorporate more vegetables in their food. I missed out last time on the grocery store on getting spinach for the cat, and I want to get cucumber for Zolfi. I want our animals to eat more vegetables because they eat just meats, and our bird eats like just seeds. So I want to get them into more vegetables and spinach and cucumbers and stuff. Cats love chicken. Oh my god, our cats love it. Whenever we pull out chicken, sometimes they're like meow meow meow. That bread, the chicken you put in the sandwich.
Yeah.
Those slices of chicken, they love that stuff. I heard cats are scared of cucumbers. Have you guys seen the videos of cats and cucumbers? Her brother was showing me like 2 days ago of that. And sorry, mind your way, honey.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of this. This is really good. I'm gonna save it for naan because I prefer to eat mine with naan than just a fork.
Guys, it is really good.
It's really good.
I tried it. I tried it.
What do you rate it?
I would say 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? It's so modest, man. Read my... Okay, I'm here, guys. I'm going to make a good video for TikTok for chicken cats. Yes, please, help us. Apparently, eggs are good for cats, apparently, but ours don't really... They kind of eat it a little bit, and then they throw it around the house. So.
Mention us in the comments so we can watch the video.
Yes.
Because, like, we usually always watch the videos you guys tag us in. The good videos we'll comment. The bad ones we'll ignore.
Yes.
And pretend it doesn't exist.
Naan. Yes, naan is cooking up. Inshallah, it's going to be done soon. I know, guys, this is a very late dinner, almost 2 a.m. My cats aren't scared of cucumbers, but they are scared of skateboards for some reason. Oh, interesting.
I really want to see how our cat would react to cucumbers.
I don't think they're going to do anything.
Lunar might. He gets scared of everything.
Our biggest cat is the biggest scaredy cat of the
Literally.
three. Literally, the little girl that we just adopted is like...
She's like fearless.
She's fearless, so she'll go in his bowl and like kick him out and be like, get out of here. She'll start eating out of his food. I have to give them, like, separate their food and stuff, and he just lets her do what she wants.
Our cats are so
And he's
sweet.
huge.
Like, our indoor cats, can you move that?
He's a very big, soft, scared cat, but very sweet at the same time. I add meat with veggies, yeah. I think we're gonna have to blend up the spinach a lot because they're not just gonna eat spinach leaves. I don't feel. You're gonna have to really grind that up with the blender and then sprinkle it in their. Maybe we can sprinkle it in their tuna because our cats go crazy for wet food like tuna. They go off on that, so we'll probably have to sprinkle some spinach with the tuna, and I think that's a good way to incorporate that.
Did Zaina suggest that because she told me to do that?
With the tuna specifically.
Blend it. Yeah, with the tuna.
She said I add meat with veggies. My cat's so healthy, alhamdulillah. That's great. Just stay away from Whiskas. All those brands are junk food. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of those like dollar store brands. If we get the treats like the Temptations, they really like those. But Whiskas, we've never given them. We feed them this food. It's called Halo, and that food has been really good for our two cats. It's a more expensive brand, but I feel like if you have cats and stuff, you want them to live long and be healthy, you should invest and not get the cheapest food out there. Even with our birds, we don't get them like just dollar store food because it's not going to be the same nutrients that you'll get from a proper bird food. I don't know a lot about ingredients in the food, but thank you, honey. But I know Halo has been literally the diet for a cat can make all the difference. Our cats were sick. We gave them Halo, and they've been, alhamdulillah, they've been good ever since.
Yeah, Halo's been really good for our cats.
Our new cat has a respiratory issue. So guys, make dua for our new cat. We probably have to take her to the vet because when we got her, she's had a respiratory, like a cough that happens occasionally throughout the day. So we need to get her fixed, like feeling better because it's not good.
I don't like it when she coughs, guys. It's so sad.
It's kind of scary and like yeah.
It's very scary when she coughs.
Can we leave it here then?
No, I want you to try it.
With
taste test with naan.
Okay. And let me break a piece.
Time to taste test with
naan.
naan.
Oh snap! That's hot.
Okay, I'm gonna sit here. Oh my god, Gary, how are you sitting on this?
I don't know.
It's so hard to sit on.
They add so many preservatives that cause it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope our
food doesn't add preservatives. I think Halo's good though.
Someone said, "Oh, I hope she gets well soon."
Thank you guys.
Do you support Imran Khan? Who doesn't?
I think he made Pakistan better. I don't know who doesn't support him.
Is it okay to look at LGBTQ videos but not like follow it in Islam? What do you mean LGBTQ videos? Like, what do you mean by that?
Depends what kind of content LGBTQ plus you're following. If you're following if you're just learning about certain things and you're just hearing it, I mean, it's one thing. If you're seeing stuff that's not appropriate, whether it's LGBTQ plus or not, then you shouldn't watch it.
क्या आपको easily halal food मिल जाता है? Basically in English they're asking, do you find halal food easily or is it hard? It's actually fairly easy. When I first came to Canada, I think it was harder, but there are so many halal options in Toronto now. There are so many halal options. Like, you will find halal options everywhere. So you literally have no excuse to eat something that isn't halal because there's just so many halal options. Zaina said, I pray your kitty feels better. Thank you, Zaina. I hope so.
Our cat had, because she was, left outside, I think she had, an eye issue. She's had, stomach issue thing. But a lot of that's been cured except for her cough. Everything's good with her, I think, now, except for her cough. So
but she's so energetic, mashallah. She's so energetic, guys. I hope we can make a video and show you guys how energetic she is.
Hopefully it's not asthma. The owner said it's probably not asthma. It's some sort of, it could be a respiratory infection, though.
Yeah. My kitty fell asleep. Zaina's kitty fell asleep. Vinny's asleep now. Guys, Zaina has such a cute cat. It's a Scottish Fold. And it's gray and it looks like a stuffed toy. That's how cute she is. She's so cute. There's a lot of halal restaurants claiming to be halal and people expose their lives.
You gotta be careful with halal restaurants.
You have to go to the ones that you trust. Like, personally for us, we make sure that they have a certificate which has the halal farm, and we also ask them where their chicken is coming from, what farm it's coming from. So once there's a good go, right, we eat there. She's growing so fast. Mashallah, Zaina. She's so cute. Oh my god, guys, he's about to try it. He's about to try it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
He's about to try it.
Sitting, I have nowhere to sit in here, so don't judge me.
Sorry, I'm sitting on his seat because I got tired. How is it?
That's the proper way to eat it. Butter chicken, I feel like on its own is not the same as eating it with a naan. Garlic naan, it hits different. You have to eat it with the naan, guys.
She
Or
was
rice.
the size of my hand, now the size of 2 hands. Oh, he's growing.
That's tiny. I thought she was bigger than that.
No, she was tiny. Did you see Zaina's video like before when she was holding Minnie?
Is it
So
size of a
cute.
hand?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Can we
You
have
have
some?
some? Yes, please come over and
You
have
gotta
some.
get that garlic naan, guys. You have to.
Have some with garlic naan. So how is it, Gary?
Huh?
How is
Oh,
it?
it's good. It's still 10.
Still
You
10?
have to, like the plain naan. She gets these. We got these naans recently that are really good as well. They are plain, but they have butter like infused in them. So when you heat it up, the butter melts automatically on it without
Yeah.
even having to put any butter on it, which is pretty cool.
It's really good.
Those are good.
My hand's small too.
My hand's smaller than would be.
Guys, his hand is actually smaller than mine. Here, let's look. Let's show it to them. Hang on. Wrong hand.
No, that's the way. Her hand is bigger than mine, guys.
My hand's bigger. His
Everyone-
hand's so small.
Everyone
Cute.
says I have like a female-looking hand.
Feminine hands. They're so pretty. Guys, look at his hands. They're so pretty. Are they not pretty? Like, they're the prettiest hands ever. So my family, we're actually like, our ancestors are from Putt family, Bhatt. So, we're just known to have the most ugly looking hands ever.
Your head's not ugly, Habib. No one has ugly head.
His hands are so feminine looking. It's so pretty. I hope our kids have your hands. They're so pretty, mashallah. His hands look like mine. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. So pretty. Anyway, I'm a Salafi follower of righteous Sahaba and their children, Sunni Muslim, Mazhab, Algerian. Alhamdulillah, labels are totally fine in Islam, even if we are not perfect, we have to say.
Yeah, I'm honestly, that's cool.
We don't follow that opinion, honestly.
If
We
you wanna
don't
follow,
think
so go
we
ahead.
don't think labels are necessary, guys. If you do, that's fine. I'm not gonna stop people from like saying they're Sunni or Shia or Salafi or Wahhabi. I don't want to stop anybody from doing that. But us personally, we don't want to say it.
Yeah.
क्या आपको इजीली हलाल फूड मिल जाता है? प्लीज आंसर इन उर्दू. जी, हलाल फूड यहाँ पे बहुत आसानी से मिल जाता है. अगर आप किसी भी दुकान पे जाएं, अगर आप कोई मतलब नॉन मुस्लिम्स की दुकान पे भी जाएं, वहाँ भी हलाल फूड होता है. बहुत आसानी से मिल जाता है. Do you eat it with rice too and naan?
Yeah, butter chicken you can eat with rice.
Yeah.
We eat a lot more like naan, I guess, but we eat rice sometimes too.
Yeah.
Naan's like if it's not naan, then it's rice.
Hashtag hand model. He could be a hand model. You know what? You know what? If we get a business card, I think you're gonna model all of the.
I don't
hand
think
stuff.
I've seen enough hands to see like who
No,
wants
you're-
to see my hand.
You're gonna model all the
What's
hand
so
stuff.
nice about my hand? It's just a hand.
It's pretty.
I can't tell what a guy's hand even looks like. I don't know. My head, it's not that much hair.
Can I be
though.
your friend? Yes. Any tips on taking care of salah, please? Taking care of your prayer.
Pray to Allah to make it easy for you to pray.
Mm-hmm.
No one's perfect, guys. Just do your best and start gradually praying more and more each and every day.
Zaina says she makes butter chicken with biryani. Wow, that is interesting. That's an interesting combo.
That would be an interesting combo.
We should try that.
The dishes, I don't know how Sister Zaina makes it. The way that they make it is very distinct flavor, so I don't know if it would taste good if you guys meshed your version of it,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe other versions it would taste good.
Cracky with callus to his question.
Crackly with callus.
Can I get a good night? Yes, good night.
Good
Okay.
night. We love you, guys.
The whiteboard on the fridge wall.
You just wrote it randomly, Gary.
Guys, stop! It's an inside joke, okay?
That I still don't get.
Because you're dumb.
I'm dumb. I'm a Dumbo. I don't know what that is.
We actually wanted to make a reverse roast video for YouTube, right? It's gonna be a challenge because I roast him so much in real life.
Of saying nice things to each other. It'll make you struggle to say something nice to me.
Okay, let's try a little bit right now, okay?
Cool.
Let's try a little bit of like the reverse roast.
Okay, start.
Alright.
Why are you struggling? Why don't you have anything nice to say?
Okay.
But how do you do that? You're so smart that you can... Like, how do you do it?
You are so beautiful, right? You're so beautiful that when the moon looks at you, the moon gets jealous.
Is that supposed to feel good? What is that supposed to do? That sounds so fake.
What do you mean that sounds so fake?
You're so beautiful. You're like the pearl in the ocean depths of the oyster.
What?
What?
What type of a compliment is that?
You are so beautiful. You're the apple of my eye socket.
Aww.
This
Okay.
is so corny.
Okay,
Ah!
let me do it. You're so sweet that if you compared your taste with honey, you'd be sweeter.
Oh, snap. I actually felt that one. Girl. I felt that one. That was actually nice. I don't know what to say. I suck at these phrases.
Can you say my name, Ramisha? Hi, Ramisha. Okay, say it. One more. Go ahead.
It's hard.
What do you mean it's hard?
You're so lovely that I don't know. I don't want to say something haram.
I don't want to say something
I have an
haram.
idea that it might have been haram, so I don't want to say it.
Okay, go. Say something. Guys, look, I have a butter chicken stain on my abaya. Go ahead.
You're so beautiful that when God created you, He said, "MashaAllah."
I don't know if that's, like, you can say that.
Is that haram?
Why would God say mashallah?
It's His own creation. I don't want to do shirk. I don't want to say nothing.
You're so beautiful and my horse fell and said, giddy up.
Yes, okay, I do so.
Do you love
Yay!
Christian? Yes, we love everyone.
Yay! I'm not
from
used to this
Bangladesh.
weird game of weird corny compliments.
We're gonna see who wins this. I think I'm
already lost. I suck at this.
I'm gonna win this. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. You are so amazing that
The fact that there's a pause, I mean, I pause too because I have nothing to say. I can compliment you in a normal way. This is so corny.
okay, you are so amazing that when you went inside a maze, it went zing.
I thought you were gonna say something like you got lost in my heart or something. I thought it was going that direction, but it went like another way. Like a little plot twist there, honey.
Oh my god.
That.
No, someone should record the maze one. Someone should record that. Can you say my name, Mirab? Hi, Mirab. Plan baby, otherwise your husband will leave and marry another guy. What?
Whoa. I was expecting you to say girl at very least. That's like, what?
Okay. Garrett, it's your turn. One more between us, and then I know I win.
Honey,
Mm-hmm.
you're so beautiful that when I go to the end of the...
Hang on, did you just Google that?
No, this one I actually didn't.
Okay,
I was
go.
low-key trying.
Go.
Sweetheart, you're so wonderful that when I go to the end of the rainbow, I don't chase the pot of gold. I chase you, sunshine.
Yeah, yo! Oh, snap.
Oh
This is
my
embarrassing me.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I do love you, honey, but I'm not eloquent at professing my love for you in this manner. Okay?
Mhm.
Did I defeat you, honey?
No, I have more.
Okay. Oh, snap, no. That was pushing my limits. And it wasn't even good either. I want to kiss you. Oh, okay.
Alright.
I love you guys too. Thanks for Bangladesh.
Okay. You shine so bright
Mm-hmm.
that the sun has to wear sunglasses.
Okay, that was pretty good, I guess. I thought you were gonna say like something about a diamond. Like you shine bright like a diamond.
I'm not Kesha.
That was like Rihanna, I think. The heck? Kesha? Not even.
I saw a video in which a cop catches a man and says that the signs say you cannot make right turn here, and the man says I don't speak English, and the cop says the sign is not in English, it's a drawing.
Oh my god.
Can you please take your hijab off? You wanted to see your eye. Who are you? Who are you?
Okay, I think I'm out of these corny phrases, guys. I have nothing. I'm going to Canada in August.
That's awesome.
That's a good time to come. It's still warm out in Canada before it gets bloody freezing in the fall and winter, especially the winter. It's bloody freezing here. Walaikum assalam. Ramshia Shafrun. I'm sorry, I can't see.
Alright, guys, we're actually gonna end our live now. It's been a while.
Who won that?
I did. Guys, okay, actually.
I sucked at that, so I'll give you that.
Vote who won that challenge.
No,
the reverse roast challenge.
Okay, you just vote her.
Type
I
in.
sucked.
Type in the name. Mehdi or Mubina. Let's see who
got
won it.
so much
Let's see who gets more
positivity.
votes.
I love you
Thank you,
and
guys.
you and you. All the positivity in the world, guys. Love you. All fans from Bangladesh.
Let's see, I'm still waiting. Mubina.
Yeah, it's not even a
I
contest.
said Mubina.
Yeah, I sucked. Both. Wow.
So
Maybe you think I get any vote.
Mubina.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
someone voted for
Mubina.
me.
Someone voted for you.
Oh, snap.
Both are awesome, both of you.
I love you guys. Yeah. Stop voting for me. I'm just
Someone.
kidding. I love you.
Vote.
Vote E. Oh, so you guys are liking me a little bit.
Okay. Alright, okay. I guess I'll say like it's semi-tie-ish. I won though.
No,
Really?
mine were good.
I like some of Mehdi too. Zayna says she likes some of yours.
Yeah.
You know what? We will do a dedicated video on this, and I'll do better.
Roses are red, violets are blue, lemons are sour, and so are you.
Anyway, we're gonna do a dedicated video on this. Okay? And hopefully he's gonna come up with better compliments because he's not that great. Just, guys, keep your eyes on the board. Just keep your eyes on the board, okay?
No. Keep the eye on my feminine hand that you guys said I had. No looking at the board.
Alright, guys, we're gonna go now.
Time to eat some
Before he
fudgy.
starts more lame compliments.
Time to eat some fudgy.
Fudgy it up.
What do you make of brownies, honey?
Never. Go away.
Always make of brownies, but never make of
Go
brownies.
away. Rosy
Red violets are blue. Red violets are.
Our blue nan is good and so are you.
Okay, the red violets threw me off.
Roses are red,
Red
violets are blue.
violets.
No, it says roses are red, violets are blue.
Oh, I'm
Nan is
dumb.
good and so are you.
Just keep the sign.
I know, exactly. You are dumb.
Roses are red. I read it as red violets. Violets are blue. Non is good, and so are you. Yeah, non is lit, especially garlic. Yeah.
See, guys, in Islam, a husband and a wife are supposed to love each other. So instead of roasting, we're gonna do a reverse roast. Stop it! Get red. Go away. That was good.
That was good. Yee.
Alright, guys, we're gonna go now and eat our
Can we
butter
show them the
chicken
cat
at,
real
like-
quick? Cat
Okay, fine.
reveal?
You can show the cat.
Okay, which one? Hazel? I guess
Show
Hazel.
Sierra. I think they want to see the new cat. Guys, do you want to see the new cat before we go?
She was on our prayer mat. They're all here. All three of them are here, honey.
On a prayer mat?
Yeah, can you
It's
disconnect?
fun.
Can you take the phone off and just show?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take the phone off and show you
You
guys.
can take the tripod off the tripod.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the phone off. I don't know what I'm doing.
Show the baby Sierra playing, honey.
Okay.
Okay, guys, some of you have been waiting for a cat reveal, so I want to give that to you.
Okay, guys.
Meet baby Sierra. They're all. Oh, sorry.
What did you do?
You read it to me.
It's so dark. Guys, look at this. All three cats. One is up there, one is there,
She really liked the toy.
and one is inside
Oh.
the cubby. Hi.
She talks, guys. When you do that, sometimes she's like,
She says meow.
don't mind the mess, guys. It's just...
We have cats, okay? Let's use them as an excuse. Usually, people use children as an excuse.
This
We're
is
gonna
like
use our
legit
cats.
the least active I've seen her. She goes crazy.
You're not doing it right. Hold it. Hold this. Hold this.
Okay, hold it.
Garrett.
Hold it.
Garrett. Here, give it to me.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Can you guys see it?
See? This is how you do it. She loves it when you like.
Can you guys see?
Look at her jump.
Oh, this cat, guys. This cat can jump really high.
We should put her in like some kind of.
If we could show.
Competition.
Sorry if the angle sucks, guys. Can you see it?
Okay guys, if you want to know, this prayer mat is actually from My Salah Mat. They made an adult version of their interactive prayer mat. So if you are a revert or a new Muslim, get this prayer mat because it's very helpful. It's going to tell you exactly what time to pray, like what each prayer is, and it's going to take you through each prayer. It even shows you guys, look, it has the hand signs and it has the feet signs.
This is an adult prayer mat, guys. And it's got
They
like...
have a children's version too.
It's difficult to show you with this.
She broke it!
No! This is
Here,
big.
guys, look at her.
She's a very squirmy little girl. Oh, honey.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go now.
You're gonna remove your face veil. You're gonna get an unexpected face reveal. Where's Hazel? Oh, Hazel's upside down, guys. It's Lunar. Lunar is up here. Hi, Lunar. Lunar's more chill right now. He's just relaxing.
He's always chill.
This is our big boy.
He's the scaredy cat of the house.
And then Hazel's upside down in here. Oh, hi, Hazel. It's kind of dark. You see they've ripped a hole in their cat tree.
I'm gonna put this.
Hazel's upside down. Say hi, Hazel. Hi, Hazel. Hazel's chilling. Hazel's like, yeah, pretty much an upside down smile.
I'm gonna put this prayer mat away.
Gee.
We actually did a promotion on it today, so.
We showed this on Instagram. If you guys are interested, you can follow us on Instagram, guys, if you're not already, because we have we post content there as well about the Salah mat and all kinds of other stuff, daily updates. I think I'm ready for another cat. It's really nice to get another cat, especially adopting one that's like in a... I feel really bad for the senior cats, guys, honestly. If you guys ever have like the ability to adopt a senior cat, I know some of us, like Zaina's sister Zaina has a young cat, we have young cats, it doesn't work, but I hope maybe someday I could have the heart to adopt a senior cat, because it's awful going on the website and always seeing the same senior cat over and over and over on the website, and no one adopts them because of their age. It's really sad. I just wish someday I could adopt the senior cat.
The reason why we don't adopt them, guys, is first of all, it's hard to like have a cat for such a small period of time. And also, we can't afford the veterinarian charges.
We can't afford it.
It's really sad. We want to help them. Eventually, one day, when we can afford the veterinarian charges, we do want to adopt a senior cat as well.
I would like to do that. Maybe in the future, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Right now, we have little Sierra.
Mommy.
She's 1 year old, guys. Very active. Okay, I think we're going to start signing off, guys.
Alright, guys. It was so nice having you guys
fun.
on our live. All the 24 of you that are left, thank you so much for joining us on the live.
Shout out to all of you guys.
Yeah, it was so nice talking to you. It was so nice making butter chicken with you guys. Sorry if I made you hungry, and yeah, our cat's calling us, so we're gonna go now. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum, guys.
Thank you for all the support, guys, and everything.